Oh, no, now you can hear me. All right, sorry about that. Here we go. So what's up, guys? Back again on the Crait live stream. Like I said before, well, you didn't hear me, but Garrett is on the way. He is stuck in traffic because when you live in a city like Houston, that thing kind of happens all the time. So till then, you guys will just be here with me today. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do a lot of groundwork. We, of course, ran out of one piece that we need. So we literally have everything else except for the 1x1 white tile. So what we're instead going to be doing is just making more of like these squares. We won't be able to do like the top, but we'll be able to still make some of these. And we're actually going to start kind of prototyping a destroyed TIE fighter. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have quite a few like destroyed ships in this mock, and TIE fighter is going to be one of them. So it's going to be pretty cool, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Just kind of update you on like the progress of this mock and kind of like the big picture, because I see a lot of people still asking like, when is this mock going to be done? Our long-term goal for this mock is going to be to have it done for July 1st. July 1st is our deadline that we're setting for ourselves. The big reason is because we're trying to have this mock ready for a convention coming up in July. I guess it'll be July 5th through 8th. It's going to be Brick Fiesta. It's going to be in San Antonio this year. So if you guys are in Texas, or even more specifically the San Antonio area, make sure you guys show up. It's going to be pretty dope. And you guys will get to see this mock. It's going to be pretty ridiculous by that point. So right now we're just trying to slowly but surely get there. We have completed a pretty large percentage of it. Here, I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. If you guys were in the last live stream, then you saw this progress. But if you weren't, then this will be new to you. So right now we've fully completed about, I guess, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 of the squares. A few of them still need a little bit more work, but I can still show it to you. So check this out, guys. Right now we have about 10 base plates worth of stuff. So it's already pretty huge. Like, we already have enough stuff to cover one table. And whenever this mock is finished, this thing is going to cover 4 tables. So you guys can see we got a lot of stuff covering the tables right now. A lot of stuff covering the tables right now. Got a lot of parts, ships. You can see my Falcon's over there in the corner, if you can even see that. That's going to be in this mock. That's why it's out here. The AT-AT is going to be converted to the first order version. We got some TIE fighters sitting over there. Then all our ski speeders are kind of piled up over there. I still have one more that I need to build. So that will come eventually. As for people asking what we have the battering ram, no. I wish there was a good picture I could show you guys. So to put that into perspective, the battering ram is about as tall as the AT-M6 is. So that means that it's going to be about 3 feet tall in this mock if we were to build one. But not only is it that tall, but it is also like 4 or 5 times wider than the AT-M6. So if we had the battering ram, it would just take up way too much space. I don't think it's an interesting enough build to want to do something that big. Like, it's not like the Citadel or it's like a key piece. It would be a pretty boring build. It'd be a big gray trapezoid essentially. And we just decided it's not a good use of our time and money. Like, we'd rather, like, before I do that, I would build another AT-M6. The battering ram would probably cost as much as like a few AT-M6s. So if I was like really wanted to do that, I would just do more of my big AT-M6, which is not happening. So it's not worth it, guys. Hopefully you guys can forgive us. I think the multitude of scenes we're going to have in this mock will more than make up for it. That's really not in the plans right now. It's just way too big. Says that I order a Bazina tall figure. Yeah, I have not, unfortunately. That's going to come soon, though. I just got to go ahead and bite the bullet. Lego's being lame and doesn't seem like we're going to get a Vizine figure. So I'm going to have to take matters into my own hands. For those of you who are just joining us, Garrett is on the way. He is in traffic, but I assure you, he is driving as fastly, but as legally as possible. So he'll be here soon. Miniaturized Death Star tech. Yeah, that thing was crazy, dude. It says, will you do a figure scale ATTE? I've considered it. The ATTEs that Lego has released are actually pretty close to minifigure scale. They just don't have like an intricate facetly. That's what I said. They don't have an intricate interior. So if I did one, it'd be pretty much around the same size as the Lego one. Definitely will use some more snot technique, but it would. Nice name, Garrett. Garrett, is that the actual Garrett Crow? Is that the Garrett Crow? Garrett, if that's you, focus on driving. I know you're probably sitting in traffic right now. It says about to order 75 pieces worth of salt on your Crait MOC. That is dope. That is dope. What kind of design are you going to use for it? Are you going to do the snot like most people are doing, or you have something else in plan in store for that? Boba, don't cancel the stream. What? No, this is Patrick. This is not Boba Fett. I am not a Boba Fett. Something similar to mine, which I had an idea for before. Sweet. I like the design we came up with. I'm a big fan of it. 290 is a parking lot. Oh, yeah. I could have told you that. Ideally, you would have. Well, yeah. Nah, dude. 290 sucks. 290 sucks. It's all good, though. You get to enjoy the live stream from the other side this time around. That's a dope profile picture, too. Says 10 ideas, similar years. I was like, holy crap, Garrett Crow subscribed to me. Just I had that exact same reaction when Garrett subscribed to me. You said, Josh said you had an idea similar to mine, but wasn't sure how to create it. Yeah, whenever I was trying to come up with a design, I went through so many different types of like designs and different prototypes. And I think what we ultimately settled on really looked nice. So I'm happy with that. Happy with the way it came out. Yeah, real Lego man. I just hit 6,000 subscribers today. Man, like I remember like the other day, I was like, okay, I just hit 4,000 subscribers. I got to do a giveaway. And then 5,000 came so quickly. And then 6,000 came so quickly. With the way the channel's going right now, I can't really afford to do giveaways for all the thousands. So I'm thinking maybe I'll hold off on a giveaway until about 7,500, like if the growth continues, just to keep them kind of like a special thing. But yeah, I really appreciate that, guys. Thanks. He says, what is the best Crait MOC on YouTube so far? Well, obviously mine. Like, what am I supposed to say? Nah, I'm really looking forward to David's update tomorrow. The door on his is pretty sweet. I think it's cool that he's gonna do kind of like a Battlefront themed one. Brick Wiz has a pretty dope Crait MOC as well. Go check that out if you guys haven't seen that. The Brick Wiz, he's doing some really nice stuff. He's doing some really nice work with like the trenches and the natural tunnels. So definitely go check out Brick Wiz. He's also a fan of the channel, so I have no problems throwing some support his way. Who else? First Order Bricks has a pretty nice little Crait vignette. It's pretty sweet. Has to be finished. I watch Brick Wiz. Yeah, Brick Wiz is dope. Shout out to Brick Wiz. Go check him out, guys. Go check out the Brick Wiz. He might stream tonight. Oh, snap. I hope he doesn't go head-to-head with this channel. Says, do I like Ninjago? Generally, no. I don't really care for it. I think Ninjago City is one of the best Lego sets that Lego has ever made. but I watched the Ninjago movie and I didn't really care for it. Like, I did not care for it at all. Opinion: what's the best filling supporting method? Filling support in the middle of mountains. Oh, that's honestly something I still kind of struggle with trying to make, like doing filler for mountains. I've only done like one proper mountain type thing, and I feel like I used way too much filler. So I'm actually going to be kind of experimenting with different designs for that because it's such a complicated thing, honestly. But I don't know. Hopefully we can figure that out. So it's more like I've been into Star Wars for about 5 years. Nice. Movie isn't that good. The show, the sets are awesome. I've not watched the show. I won't make an opinion about the show. I'm sure it's a great show. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? Episode 4, A New Hope. Do you think Lego is too expensive? Sometimes. I think generally no. I think you get pretty good value for what you pay for. Lego sets are just awesome right now. Like the pieces you get. Visually the best Lego movie. That could be true. I think I prefer the original Lego movie the most because every element in it was made out of Lego. That's the best thing for me when it comes to Lego movies. Like I want to, at least for like 2.5 hours, be tricked into thinking that I'm watching a brick film. If the movie can accomplish that, then it has sold me on it. Says, yeah, definitely getting too expensive. Battle packs cost $17 now. Yeah, but the figures are so much better than they used to be. The the original battle pack with the 4 clones. I mean, those figures can't compare to the ones we get now. 4, 5, 8, 6, 7, 3, 2, 1. You forgot Rogue One, sir. It's okay. I did the same thing last time I ranked the movies. It says rest in peace, Garrett Crow. No, I'm sure he is just bored in traffic right now. Not the Craggle. Yeah, guys, don't glue your Lego. Please don't. Do not glue your Lego. That's against the law. What's up, Electric Lego? What's going on, homie? Do I like the Star Wars Lego planet sets? Yeah, I like them a lot, actually. Got some like cool, unique planet pieces in those, and I think the builds are pretty sweet. Of course, and also the minifigure. It was a pretty good, like, all-encompassing thing. He says, episode 3 is my favorite, very unpopular opinion. Yeah, I cannot agree with that at all. Would I watch, I'm guessing you're asking, would I rather watch Phantom Menace or Attack of the Clones? I'll go with Phantom Menace because of the pod race. The pod race will set that over the top for me. I don't think either of them are good movies, though. Is Garrett coming to the stream? Yes, he will. He's in traffic right now. What is the biggest Lego faux pas? What exactly do you mean by that? Like the biggest thing they screwed up? Finish building a MOC, its own version based on anything. Well, what is the MOC? What is it? Someone asked, what is my oldest set? My oldest set is the airport shuttle. If you guys have been like keeping up with Lego recently, they did like a 60th anniversary giveaway type of set, and in it they do like 3 different sets. So it's like, or 4, I think. It's like the pirate ship, one of the old classic space sets, and some other thing, and then the airport shuttle. And the airport shuttle is my oldest set. I love that set. Says, am I building today? Yeah. I was trying to wait for Garrett. He is sitting in traffic right now. Favorite Star Wars time period: Galactic Civil War or the Clone Wars? I'll go with Galactic Civil War. I mean, how can you not say that? That's the one that people like. Everything centers around that, like almost everything. Rogue One or The Last Jedi? That is easily The Last Jedi for me. Like, not even close. Not even close. It says 4, 5, 6, 8, 3 Rogue One, 7, 1, 2. For me, it is 4, 8, 5, 7, 6, Rogue One, 3, 1, and then 2. Can you get started with the TIE Fighter? Garrett has kind of been working on that. I think I'm gonna leave that to him. I don't know if we'll actually get to the actual TIE Fighter today, but we're certainly gonna work on like the terrain around it, having kind of like some rubble in the ground and stuff like that. Opinions on The Last Jedi, you said before, you're curious. I quite liked it a lot best. I don't think it deserves all the hate. I too do not think it deserves all the hate. I think eventually Garrett and I should probably do some like Last Jedi review. But I actually love the movie. It's my second favorite Star Wars movie right now. Two over one all day. I don't know about that, man. Not for me. Not for me. My reaction to Kylo Ren killing Dumbledore. It was very sad. It made me cry. No, it was pretty great. Thoughts on the Han Solo movie set so far? Well, I wanted to get a video today of our like impressions on those sets up, but I wasn't able to. But tomorrow, a new episode of Lego Star Wars Talk will be up. Make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. Somebody say, "Esquete!" Lil pop, lil pop, lil pop. What's up, Angry T-Rex? What's good? I guess I should probably start doing something Lego related. I've been taking a lot of questions, so here we can. I can at least start working on stuff. So, oh yeah, so I was supposed to give you guys like an update on it. So obviously, I did show you guys like everything we built so far, but also I went ahead and I have all the part. Well, I am waiting to get the rest of the parts in for the first leg of the ATM6, which I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot because it's just a leg, but guys, the leg is over like 1,200 pieces. So like building that is like building a very large Lego set. But we're gonna, I'm gonna probably do some sort of live stream for that. I have 2 orders that I have to get in. Very small orders. I was actually pretty happy with the amount of pieces I had in my collection without having to buy parts for that first leg of the ATM6. So that's going to start next week. I already have everything that, oh God, I just dropped something. I already have everything that like parted out in my collection, like ready to go. I just have to wait to get these 2 more orders in, and then we will be very, very, very happy because I cannot wait to get that ATM6 built. It says, my sources tell me LeBron James signed with the Rockets. That would be insane. That would be great, but that would be insane. You say 5, Rogue One, 3, 6, 4, 7, 1, 2, 8. Oh my God. I can understand like some people don't necessarily care for like the like artistic choices that were made in The Last Jedi, but like if you just consider it as a movie structurally, I think it's regardless of like how you feel about the direction the movie went in, I think it is like clearly a better movie structurally than any of the prequels, and certainly Rogue One. Says, can you make a custom minifig of me and put it in your mock? Well, we're doing that for all the moderators, so I don't know. If you become a mod at some point, I'll do it. We got actually, it's funny, we actually don't have any of the mods in the chat right now, but we got gonna put like a basic like a squadron of mods in the mock, so it's gonna be pretty dope. How many times did I see Last Jedi? I saw it 3 times in theaters. And I agree. The more I saw it, the more I liked it. All the people ask, they tell me why they don't like the movie, and then it's like one tiny thing. Yeah, that seems to be the consensus. The thing I don't really like about The Last Jedi I hate is I feel like the burden of like logic and perfectness is much higher for this than for the other movies. Like people are willing to nitpick like The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens way more than they're willing to do so for the original movies, which I think is unfair. Like in the end, they're still movies, so like we should compare them together, obviously from different time frames. But like like you shouldn't hold one movie to a different standard than the other. Just because you have like good nostalgia feelings towards episode 3, which everyone seems to have for some point, you still have to like take it for what it is. Like look at it logically. Like I mean, I don't know. There's a whole other video we can do talking about The Last Jedi. But I think some of the criticisms people make are unfair. Like I don't know. Because they were wrong about what happened. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It was the most unpredictable Star Wars movie. So I think, yeah, their expectations kind of hampered it. And which is lame. Like, I feel like it was so refreshing for me to be able to go in and watch a Star Wars movie and genuinely not know what was going to happen. I feel like that's what you should want, right? Like, we haven't had that in a Star Wars movie pretty much since the original trilogy. Garrett is downstairs, so I'm gonna go let him in right now. But we'll continue this Last Jedi discussion in a little bit. So, in the meantime, you guys can stare at all that stuff. I'll be back, guys. Welcome back.
Like every easy pass I went through on Sam Houston was like this.
Oh my god. Nah, dude. 290 was the worst. The other day, I spent 2 hours in traffic. Just on 290. Like
2 hours?
2 hours, yeah. Like it would have stopped for like 30 minutes. Like I turned my car off.
That's so bad.
All right. All right, guys. We got the crew.
What's up, guys?
Jeez, man. You're always coming through with some boys.
Traffic, yeah. Houston's famous for it. Hello, SHP. Yeah, Garrett's here. I'm glad to see that I was missed. What's up, Just Ice? Yeah, I'm building a MOC on Crait now. It is 2 gray base plates wide and 3 1/4 gray plates lengthways.
Wow.
That's been pretty big. Hey, G. What's up, Commander Gree? From one big G to another.
Big G. I think Gree, you live in Houston, right, Gree?
And there's just so much stuff on this table.
I know. I tried to like give us some space over here. He says making the inside of the 2 Death Star MOC on a channel. That's pretty dope. Andre says he finished my ad. Sweet. Hope you like it. Oh, he's in San Antonio. Okay. All right. I knew you were in Texas somewhere. Star Wars ship do you want Lego to make or remake? What do I want right now? I don't know. I have to think about that. Wow. Dude, I really like this one, especially with the printed gray pants.
Mm-hmm.
That may be one of my favorite figs in this MOC right now.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
The gray gloves work really well.
I love that whole combo.
Yeah. I
want to get some more of those torsos and like put like Jin's gray poncho over it too.
Yeah.
That's he needs Xander's hair.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so we got
some mod boys.
Got the mod squad. Says, yeah, I've been to Houston a lot. Traffic is no joke. It can be 2 a.m. and crazy. Yeah, that can happen sometimes.
All right. What are we working on today?
Okay, so we obviously can't do too much of the ground because that 1x1 white tile eludes us once more.
Right.
But I was thinking I was going to start kind of making ATM6 footprints over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to say if you wanted, you could, because we basically like need to do this area. So if you want, you can start working on, I guess, like one side of the like crashed TIE fighter spot. I mean, you're already working on it, so I figured that'd be a good place for you to start.
Sure.
I can actually go grab you some like ground filler.
Do you want to because we had mentioned last time how we didn't take a picture of like the layout or anything. Do you want to? Because like I was trying to.
Oh yeah.
Because I was trying to remember like where exactly the TIE Fighter would go if we would need it. I was thinking because I remember when we first talked about the crash TIE Fighter, we were going to do it like mid-crash the first day and like full-on crash the second day. I was thinking like just have it crashed like the same.
Well, so the only reason we were going to do that was because we needed it to be further this way to put the Kylo Ren show right there. I mean, so we can move it. Like I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, it can be the same like crash. It'll just be moved forward. So make sure we leave enough space to have it like pushed forward a little bit.
So would we go as far as to have like a cutout section and everything for it, or would
I'd say just
make the trail like kind of have some space in front so that like it can just be moved a little bit to the edge of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I think what I would do for that if I was going to put in just like filler brick for that section is I would leave like the area where the TIE Fighter would be just blank for now.
Right. Yeah. I'm saying if you want to like build it up, you can. I got plenty of sheet slopes we can use and stuff like that. If you want to just start prototyping with that.
Yeah. I need to see that scene again just because I was looking at pictures and I wanted to make sure I had the right wing, that it was off and everything too.
Right. I mean that was actually. I mean we can actually find that video because that was in.
It was in the trailers.
Good amount of the trailers. Yeah. Actually, people have been talking.
This is going to be such a sick mock. Can't wait to see it finished. Cool. Oh yeah, you have 6,000 subscribers.
Congrats. Yeah, hit 6K today. Yeah, 6K. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, guys, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna set up basically like the entire layout of the mock, just so we can make sure like all the like spacing between the different scenes and stuff work out well. And
hey, there's the boy Trasky.
Hey, what's up, Trask? Appreciate it. And then we're gonna be able to see, make sure everything like fits in well together. So it says he has 36 subscribers and he's going crazy. Congratulations, bro. These are your first steps into a larger world. All right, so this was N8 and this was, I can't remember. One was N8 and one was 5s. Do you remember which was which?
I thought this one's N8.
Okay, so this is probably 5s then.
Because
was it 5s?
It was somebody because the only thing was that I was specified was the face and Xander's hair.
Right. Yeah.
But N8 wanted like a full on.
Right. Yeah. No, I was making sure. Like, I'm trying to figure out who we have already.
That's something we'll probably just have to DM all of our mods and just like.
Hopefully whoever we're missing will trickle in. I feel like we have like 4 or 5. I
want to see what this helmet looks like on this torso. That's not terrible.
So thinking of opening your first order Star Destroyer, should you do it? Nah, man. Lego sets are way more enjoyable when they're in the box. Like, I just sometimes sit there with my boxed Lego sets, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is so fun.
You do have quite the box collection, though.
That's because I have an extensive mock collection, Garrett. You act like I don't build. I think I build more mocks than most people build normal sets. Jeez, I'm only one person. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and this is Tommy's Hothmog. Bro, don't sleep on Tommy's Hothmog.
All right, I'm with this.
He says, "Do we consider ourselves master builders?" I consider myself a rich boy named Jay.
A rich boy builder.
A rich gang builder. All right, so fortunately we can leave most of this stuff where it is, like actual squares.
Well, where's my Princess Leia?
Oh yeah, it's in the cut. It's like, oh no, my dog ate it. How would you feel? Is that worthy of shedding some tears? So many freaking wires, I swear. Okay. I think that'll work. So let's start setting some stuff up.
All right. We can just worry about like essentially this half.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We'll get all the base plates out.
Yeah, that's a good idea as well.
I've got the UCS Millennium Falcon and Kylo's tie to build. That's some good building you got lined
That
up.
is. Did you put together your Leah?
I didn't bring a head.
Clearly, you were as anxious to get that figure together.
I was pretty excited. I just wasn't thinking. Hey, Garrett. Hey, Ginger Bricks. Good to see you. Vision Bricks is going to be live on his channel. Feel free to check it out. You heard it here, folks. Heard it here first, folks. How the ankles doing, Gare Bear? They're pretty good.
They're big.
They're
valuable.
They're uncovered today.
Wow.
Got some ankle socks.
There's some
going
places
on.
in the world that look down upon that.
All right. So, kind of going through where things will be positioned. We have the destroyed tie right around here.
Ooh.
We have a skimmer right there.
We're going to have us some new skimmers.
We got a skimmer over here.
Some of these, a few of those.
And then the rest are going to be off camera. So, in this area, I guess.
So I guess the biggest thing is we wanted to keep the Kylo battle as centered as possible. Because that's ultimately going to determine like where his shuttle is, right? Because it's going to have to be basically back far enough to allow them to like walk to the middle. So the MOC is about 9 base plates long. If this is 4, then whatever base plate is sitting right here is like where they should be standing.
So this is the trench here.
It's in the back of 6, so it'd be 4, 5, and this would be 6. So yeah, the trench would be like right here, toward at the back. So their battle would happen like somewhere in here. So I'm thinking, honestly, what we can do. I mean, just put the honestly, if you want, you can just literally just put it like as close to the edge over here as possible. That way, yeah, that's the safest way to make sure we'll have enough space for the shuttle. Because I imagine the shuttle will probably sit like right here.
I mean, if the shuttle parks just right in front of the TIE fighter, then I think that leaves plenty of room for the battle to happen.
A decent amount of room to like where you would like have to walk some distance to get where they were. And then of course we'll have to remember in these sections, which I know it's a ways off, but like the footprints, like make sure we have them.
I saw a picture. I was looking at a picture from the movie of Kylo, like, you know, when Luke and Kylo are standing apart from each other, and there's honestly not even like footprints from Kylo Ren leading from the shuttle.
Oh, really? Is he that close? Or
I just think that like that not every footprint like left.
Right, yeah.
Which, like, for our MOC, honestly, I'm saying, like, I think most of the footprints should leave it just because I think it, like, looks better aesthetically.
Right, yeah, it's, like, yeah.
It'll make, even though in the movie, like, he didn't leave any footprints because for whatever reason right there was just, maybe the salt was just more dense or something.
I think there's that, and also, like, there's a considerable amount of wind there. Like, the wind can sometimes, like, blow the salt over the footprints.
But, like, for our MOC, I would say just
I'd say we
do the footprints because, one, it looks cool,
yeah,
and two, it's, like, it would match with already kind of what we've done, and I don't know, having as much red thrown in the whole thing as possible. I think
definitely.
Good. 58 people watching.
58,
dang.
holy crap.
Nice. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Sorry that like you're just watching our backs right now as we kind of plan this out. Hopefully this is somewhat enjoyable to see.
Right, yeah, we're just trying to get a good visual idea of what all this stuff is gonna look like when it's together. It's like, do we even have any mods in the chat?
I don't think so at the moment.
All of our mods are in the trenches right now.
Nicholas asks, are you building a first order battering ram cannon? We are not.
It's way too big.
Are you not building more accurately scaled skimmers? Billy asks. We both think that the skimmers that Lego did are pretty accurate scale wise. So I think those work minifigure scale.
Yeah, they work pretty perfectly here in this mod. Like they look good next to all of our walkers. Says, can you join the Hangout stream? We're gonna just leave this as the dedicated like Crait Hangout stream. Hopefully sometime in the future we can do more of like a group build session type stream. But I think like we've been telling people that we're gonna do a Crait stream, so we're gonna keep this pretty much reserved for that right now. Says, did the AT-AT just survive the overnight test? That's not gonna happen yet. That's for the AT-M6. The AT-AT has survived many overnight tests. The AT-M6 though is a different story, so we'll have to see whether or not that ends up happening. All right. So I mean, I think I'll basically
I'll build up both. Oh, so if you're gonna work on the footprints over there, then yeah, these two basically I'll work on just filling up like the halves on each side to leave space for to work on the tile at a later point.
Oh yeah,
so
because there's gonna be like the ground is gonna have to be kind of recessed right there.
Yeah, because the ground needs to be recessed where the tile crashes, and also. Right. I was gonna probably for one of the wings, it was gonna be a little farther away and like kind of half buried into it, all bent up and stuff. So.
Yeah. Okay. No, that makes sense. So is the AT-AT my design? Yes, it is. Yes. Oh yeah. Yes. It's.
Oh, this will look awesome if it's like. So if it's
I know, dude. I'm thinking. I bought some. Let me go grab the slopes that I can hold the please.
Are you going to build the destroyed gate? That's the plan. I think day 1 it's going to be like intact, and then day 2 there's going to be. Hopefully, we'll have like a cutaway section that we can kind of remove. Working on our instruction. If you're referring to Jalen's AT-AT, you can go to brickvault.toys, I believe, is the website. Go to Brick Vault's website. The AT-M6 will release those when it's done. If that's what you're referring to.
I was thinking if we use these like big slopes to kind of lead into it on this side, maybe like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll work. That way it will. I don't know. Maybe it would just be curved here and then a straight line wherever it can go back. But yeah. That was kind of my idea.
Yeah, we can mess around with those. I guess like next order, we should just order like a couple dozen of like various whites.
Right. Yeah. I bought a bunch of the ones for the footprints. I think it'll be enough, but for other sizes, yeah, like the 2x4. I thought I had a lot of 2x4, but clearly I just had enough of one side.
All right. Let's get to work.
Hi, Jared. How you doing?
Hello.
Says, are we going to BrickCon? Nope. We'll be at Brick World, Brick Fiesta. I'll be at Bricks by the Bay. We'll be at Comic Palooza here in Houston. And I guess that's it. Says, someone asked what my favorite Lego element is, and I said brick separator because it saves my fingers. That's a good choice. Oh, yeah. All right, how are we going to do this?
I guess the other squares we could work on too is continuing this line because we'll just have to, because the only thing we'll have to worry about is a line.
For the through, and it won't have to be a cutout section, so you can leave it as is.
Yeah, I think I don't know if we'll do a whole cutout, but basically I think because it won't be reaching like exactly to the edge, so it'll be like
just leave like enough for like you can just take off a tile and then it's good to go.
Sheev Pal Protein versus Ben Swolo versus Qui-Gon Jinn.
That's too much testosterone in one area.
Let's go Ben Swolo pretty easily.
What's up, CP Gamers? Shout out to CP Gamers, guys. If you don't know who that is, go check him out. He has built an ATM6. He's currently working on an Endor MOC. Go check him out. Makes some pretty cool stuff. He does please make a destroyed tie. Have no fear, sir. We will certainly make a destroyed tie. Make an impact crater on the crash tie. Yeah, that's like what we were just talking about.
Garrett, what should I get for dinner? You should get Chick-fil-A.
Get pizza.
If you have Chick-fil-A near you.
Get some roast beef, some chicken, and pizza.
I'm from the Netherlands. What time is it? It's 3:41 p.m. for us right now. Favorite Indiana Jones movies? Definitely The Last Crusade is the best one. And I had one Indiana Jones set. It was the Ark of the Covenant truck chase.
Jeez.
Hey, be gentle with those ties, man.
Hey, those ties are bulletproof. Well, except for when X-Wings shoot them.
Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark is the best. I agree, Billy. It's classic.
Love it.
I'm back, boys. Hello.
I feel like that guy has a new name every time.
Finally, someone who agrees with me about Indiana Jones. I would hope most people think that one's the best, but I don't know. It's the most classic Indiana Jones one. It was the first one too, so.
He said, boy, the camera is fine. Hey, I had to make sure it was perfect. I'm going to open up my ATM6 leg.
The Netherlands too, but I live in Houston. Very cool. All right.
Says, I like how this mock shirt is being made. It's quite unique to have two builders. It gets talkative, which I like. Uses a podcast. Yeah, it's honestly a lot more fun for both of us.
Did you witness James Harden's 60-point triple-double? I actually didn't watch most of the game, but
I certainly heard about it.
I was very excited to hear it. I'm kind of angry I missed the game. I don't remember what I was doing. I was busy doing something. But
Probably building, because that's...
I think I was actually working on LTD, and then my brother texted me and was like,
Bruh.
bro,
Oh.
James Harden went ham.
Says, Jay, who's the best Lego YouTuber besides you, of course? Garrett.
Go subscribe to Garrett Crow.
Go subscribe to Garrett Crow. I'm going to try to get him to 100 subscribers with no video. Let's see how many subscribers we can get you to with no videos.
I think I'm at 14 right now.
Okay.
So, What's your favorite Last Jedi set? What's yours, Jalen?
Resistance Bomber. Easy.
Mine is Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter. I agree. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the support.
Link it. I don't know. How can people find you? Is it what is your like? How can people find Garrett Crow on YouTube? YouTube.com/
Yeah, I don't know if you can go directly to my account if I haven't posted.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. All right, we'll figure it out.
I think if I leave a comment in the chat.
Yeah, Garrett's gonna leave a comment in the chat, and you go. He says Garrett makes the best videos. He really does. He really does. Which old Star Wars set has aged the best? I'm gonna go with the original Star Destroyer. Where's my mom's downstairs? Hold on. Mom, are you downstairs? Okay.
You should do the fight between Kylo and Luke in the mod. Don't worry, we will.
All right. So I don't know if you saw, but LED was updated recently.
Yeah,
There's a bunch of new parts in it.
Oh, it added parts?
Oh yeah, so the all-knowing thing is that they added a bunch of new parts to the extended version, but they took out parts from the normal version. So now I'm officially working in the extended version of LDD.
Oh, I don't like working in the extended version.
Me neither, because you never know like whether or not a part actually exists.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of annoying. So whenever like I do something that I'm unsure about, I go on Bricklink and see if it's a real part.
Someone asked, how long will you stream? We're probably going to stream for the rest of the day, pretty much.
Yeah.
We might take a break for dinner at some point.
Yeah. All right, so it's a good, what is that? 8 and 6. Oh my God. From one toe to the other toe, it's 24 studs long. And I think why not use stud.io? It's very slow on my computer. Everyone says that. I've used it. Like it doesn't, for me, it didn't seem any better than like LED. Like I didn't use it and I was like, wow, this is so much better. Other than of course, like there's more parts, but I haven't run into any big problems with LED where like a part wasn't in it and it just stopped me from being able to build. So
I've been meaning to give it another try. I think it would. I have a desktop computer, so it might. If you have problems running it on your laptop, it might run better on mine. But I got used to LDD, so I just didn't.
I've been using LED forever.
George Springer versus Carlos Correa versus Jose Altuve. Well,
Springer J Hose.
Well, Springer he definitely deserved to get the World Series MVP. He was amazing, especially Game 5. I was actually at Game 5 of the World Series. For anyone who's an Astros fan, I
refuse to give it any game where LJ Hose is not featured.
But I think overall I'd go Jose Altuve. The guy's extremely likable and just a very reliable player.
Wow. I didn't hear you say LJ Hose once. It's tied directly to Bricklink. Yeah, that's cool. But I mean, I haven't had any problems like porting LDD to Bricklink. Sometimes I do have to run LDD through Rebrickable first, because sometimes like the LDD version of parts will have like conflicts with the Bricklink versions. But if you just run it through Rebrickable, like make a part like import it to Rebrickable, and then make it go from Rebrickable to Bricklink, it works pretty perfectly. Which is nice because if you put it through Rebrickable, it'll tell you if you're using rare parts or something like that. So I don't know, guys. I like the system that I use. It's worked out for me. I've built some pretty large MOCs with it. What's up, First Order Lego? What's going on, dude? Thanks for coming by.
Hey, how's it going?
Our accomplished crate builder is in the house. Oh, geez, this thing is so huge.
What time did you get home after Game 5, Garrett? Probably at 1:30 or 2 a.m.
That was that like an overtime game or something?
Yeah, it went into extra innings, and
okay.
It was like, I think it broke records for longest like World Series game.
Sheesh.
But yeah, I got home super late. I went with my dad, and it was a very long game.
I think we're gonna have to make a new mod because none of our mods are in here right now.
Well, the chat's been very.
It's been good, but I'd like to at least have someone. Would you make him in the UCS Slave one? Absolutely. That was the first UCS set I got, and it's amazing.
Yeah, the Slave one's amazing. It's the set to make me appreciate UCS sets as well. Greatest World Series game ever. I agree. Absolutely bonkers is the way I would describe that game. Absolutely bonkers.
Bonkers.
I wanted to make a new mod, I would say. Stormy Bricks always in the chat.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I agree.
Stormy Bricks, would you like to be a mod? You're on the clock. We're giving you 22 nanoseconds. Time up. All right, on to the next one. No, seriously. If you want to be a mod, let us know. If you want to do your civic duty and serve your YouTube channel. Says John Cena is always in the chat. John Cena is always in the chat. If Stormy Bricks doesn't answer, oh, okay, there he goes. I was about to say, whew, Stormy Bricks, you almost didn't make the cut. All right. Stormy Bricks has been promoted. What part are we working on? Yeah, N8's not in here. I don't know. We're missing all of our mods right now. Maybe they're all colluding. They're putting together a mutiny. It's because we didn't tell them what we're gonna do. What part are we working on? It's that Texas Wi-Fi. Right now we're working on. So Garrett is just working on building up some. One of the middle squares. I'm actually going to start pulling up some tile to make footprints for the ATM6. Says, do I have a brick link list file for the X-Wing? I think so. If you check on that video, I finally put the link. I know it took forever, but you can go check it out. On that video I did for In the Earth's X-Wing. It's on there, guys. It's the brick link. Well, it's an LDD file, but you can import the LDD file to brick link, so don't worry. First Aurelio says he's a mod on Ryan and Chris's channel, but these streams are usually too late. Are you? Oh yeah,
he's a Rebel Lug boy.
I was gonna say, is he in Rebel Lug?
Yeah.
I think you're also in Croatia, aren't you?
That's probably why the time's weird.
Yeah. What was your first Lego set? I have no clue. Do you know what your first Lego set was?
It was either one of the
where's the
late.
Can you pass me the Technic bricks? Appreciate it.
It was either one of the late '90s castle sets. Or it was, I forget what space theme was going on at the moment. It was like the ones where it's like the people were disguising themselves as bugs. I don't know if you're familiar, but
it sounds vaguely familiar.
I can't remember what that specific space theme is called, but it was either one of those two themes. Thoughts on the UCS Hulkbuster? Oh yeah,
did you see that?
I did see it. It looks pretty cool.
It looks cool. I don't know. Were people clamoring for that? Is that something people wanted?
I think it's always cool to see non-Star Wars UCS sets. Like,
yeah, but I mean that of all, I don't know.
I mean, what else? Like, I don't know. The Marvel movies aren't like known for their vehicles. It's like,
I mean, I'd like a UCS Milano more than anything.
A Milano would be cool. Like you have like the Milano, and then you have like the jet, the Quinn jet.
Quinn jet, yeah.
And then the Hulkbuster. So it looks nice. Depending on the price, I would think about picking it up.
Really? I thought you didn't like UCS sets that were bigger than minifig scale, Garrett.
I don't know. I just like the way it looks.
Wow.
So I care about minifig scale for Star Wars stuff.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
If it was like something else where it's like a model, I wouldn't really care as much.
I was going to say, who are you? Who is this person sitting next to me? It says rap God or lose yourself. Easily lose yourself. That's not even close. All right, see ya. Drink tea, Minecraft.
We'll be streaming probably for the next 6-ish hours. Is my rough guess.
It says, would you buy a remade UCS Tantu 4? Absolutely. Yeah, that's one. Yeah. Someone asked earlier, like, what set do I want to see remade? Tantu 4 would be fantastic. It would be fantastic for. What's worse than acquiring bricks that smell like cigarette smoke? Ugh. I don't know. I can't think of many things that are worse than that.
Getting bricks that have old boogers on them.
That has never happened to me, fortunately. He says, I would eat a remade Tantu 4.
I would too. That thing would be
delicious.
That thing would be yummy ass.
He says, any tips for pulling up tiles and not destroying your fingers? Use a brick separator?
Yeah, brick separator is going to help you out a lot. What the MOCs do you plan to do in the future? It's a secret. Although I know a couple of small, like, I mean, you have the pod race that's in.
The pod race will come at some point.
It's like in pre-production.
Yeah.
It's like when movies.
What I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to like do a few more of these big MOCs first to acquire enough filler for it, because that's gonna be like my biggest MOC ever. Like, it wouldn't fit in this room. It would be too big. So yeah, the Potters is going to be my big boy. I really want to do a Vardos. I can say that.
I would really. I want to do Snoke's
see.
throne room once.
Separator, yeah.
Snoke's throne room once we get Praetorian Guard figures for that.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, but it was pretty much officially confirmed that set's coming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at Nuremberg Toy Fair, people actually saw it apparently. So there may be some pictures of it. I think that's where they got the picture of the UCS Hulkbuster.
And he was on the torrent and stuff?
No, none of that has been seen yet.
Well, yeah, so once that Praetorian Guard set comes out.
It says Vardos, yeah, Praetorian Guard set. I don't want to get to his comment. Vardos would be sweet. I would really like to, because I have the AT-AT Walker, and I guess I'll eventually have an ATM6, so I can even also do the like resurrection version as well. But I also have like a UCS shuttle, so that could be in the MOC. I have plenty of like gray parts, so I could do like that big tower where Gleb is, and stuff like that.
Gleb.
Says going to Instagram, see the throne room. Are there actual pictures of it out there somewhere?
Instagram is usually a place to find leaks. So.
Right, yeah, but like no one has actually. I haven't heard anything of there being actual like pictures of it yet.
First Order Lego says, before The Last Jedi, I wasn't even planning on doing Crait because I knew everyone would build it. But then I saw the movie and realized no one has actually built one on YouTube, so I just went for it. Yeah, I think you were the first one to really like do a pretty large scale Crait.
I don't think like a lot of people making something has ever deterred me from making a MOC, but one person making it really well has certainly deterred me from making a MOC. Like it would be a long time before I decided to do Hoth or Endor because Brick Plumber has done such a great job with them.
Yeah, I think because like especially with Crait, it's such an interesting looking. I don't know. It's I would whenever like when we were coming up with what to do for our big like collaboration MOC. I mean, Crait. When we were discussing it, the idea that everyone else is going to be doing it didn't really come up. It was more like, would this be fun for us to do?
Right.
And the answer was yeah, so we went for it. But I definitely see why everyone else wants to.
So
it's a cool
51.
I have a feeling you guys will be building Kashyyyk after Crait.
Why do you say that?
It's always possible. We have all of our Scarif parts.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Like I said, we're getting to a point where we're like converging on having enough parts to start us off with pretty much anything.
You know, because we did Scarifs, we did an original trilogy MOC. Now we're doing Crait. It's a new trilogy MOC. Yeah. Now we get next one.
The obvious next one is a prequel MOC, right? Any idea for the Crystal Foxes? Our idea right now is to use the Siberian Huskies.
It's kind of a boring option, but
I know. I've been thinking about it. I can't. Nothing immediately comes to mind for a good like brick built version of it.
They're just so small.
Yeah.
If someone out there makes a really good one, then
oh yeah, definitely.
We'll use their design.
He says do an Utapau MOC. Garrett actually has expressed some interest in doing that, so you have a ton of figures to start you off with. You have the wheel bike. I can lend you the Boga. Actually, I think.
Can I borrow your Clone Army Customs Commander Cody?
No. And it's not Clone Army Customs, sir. It's minifigs for you.
Shout out. Yours is. I didn't realize.
Shout out to David Hall. Big Jakku MOC with Fallen Star Destroyers. That would be dope.
I think actually after this MOC, if I wanted to whip something together using to put Kylo's shuttle in something, I would do like
Jakku,
the Jakku village.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Sheev's crib MOC.
Build the Foxes out of trans clear pieces.
I feel that I don't know. I feel like they're more white than clear. Like I'd probably put some like white layering underneath it and then the clear on the outside to give them kind of a shine. But still, I don't. They're so small. It would be. I don't know. There's no obvious way that I feel I could build something like that. I have to really think about it.
You gotta love the 212th Legion. Probably my favorite clone troopers.
I like them and the Galactic Marines. Says, how about a Camino mock? That would be fun. I played Battlefront. I was like, oh, this would be cool to make.
No, the Camino map on Battlefront's super cool. I have to go. My phone's going to die soon. Goodbye, Just Ice. Thanks for stopping by. Get that phone charged. Thoughts on new $130 Sandcrawler? I had heard it was $150, so if it's $130, I'd be excited. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm the guy that skipped out on the UCS one. I didn't feel like I needed a giant brown set.
Giant brown box.
So I could use a medium-sized brown box, though.
It's Garrett with it's actually Garrett with 3 T's, like in Kashyyyk. Someone asked, is it Garrett or Garrett?
2 T's.
It's 3 T's.
But it's a simple enough mistake. I don't ever. Be back in 30 minutes, possibly. All right, cool.
It's super simple. Have you built one? If you've built one, show me. And I'll steal it. With permission, of course.
We'll co-opt it. Just kidding.
We'll lease it from you.
We always give credit. We used
3
Renegade Clones Zeta class shuttle and Scarif. We gave him a shout out in the Beyond the Brick interview. So
oh yeah, I shout out my homeboy.
He actually made a Kylo Ren shuttle Renegade Clone.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saw there was a picture of it. He's really into the shuttles. Clearly,
I think he's working on.
That's 16.
He's working on something at the moment. Dagobah MOC or Camino MOC. Someone we know is working on a Dagobah MOC at the moment. I would use clear diamonds with white clips. The head could be the white crown piece. Be interesting.
Thanks for coming by, Vincent. And no, your English is fine, man. Glad you're able to catch us.
Your English is excellent.
Most Germans is better than most Americans.
Most Germans I've met speak better English than like people I know.
Yeah. Doesn't help that we live in Texas.
The English language has seen better days than what it experiences in Texas.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Star Wars movie? Mine is The Empire Strikes Back.
Mine is The Hope News.
Oh, the Fox is in First Order Legos mock. I didn't even see it when I saw his mock video.
We're using the Lego ones. That's what I asked him. I was like, did you build one? He was saying, oh, it's so easy. Easy? You call that easy? So speaking of English, I'm choosing to watch this instead of writing an essay. I feel so bad when people are like, oh, I have homework to do, but I'm watching this instead. Like, guys, don't do your homework. Do your homework and come back. We will be here.
Do you leave us on like a podcast and keep doing homework?
Just keep us on in the background. We'll be speaking.
What ski speeders are you using? The Lego set. We like the scale.
Got some green base plates. Gonna have a Battle of Naboo. So are you doing like the actual battles with the MTT? I assume you are, since you said green base plates. That sounds fun. Do you have enough Gungans?
Gungan battle.
He says it's Friday though. It is Friday. I always forget about that.
College life is highly overrated. I agree.
Do you go to college in Houston? Do you go to Houston?
U of H.
Yeah, Stormy says he couldn't find a leak of the Snoke set. Yeah.
Bummer. Hopefully, if it was at the toy fair, I would imagine we're going to seeing pictures of it pretty soon. It's normally how that goes. Hello there. Hello, Jumbalo YouTube.
Lone Star, but transferring to UT Austin. Okay, sweet.
Very cool. I despise the football program there, but it's a very cool school.
Oh, get over it. Will the skimmer scale well with a door? Well, so what do you mean? Well, I guess no, because we're not going to be able to have 2 of the little hatches at the top. We'll have 1, but I don't think it'll look out of place. Like I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, the door, like our door, is not going to be like minifigure scale.
It'll still be a big boy though.
Yeah, it'll be a big door, and like we feel like the door.
I don't know, the skimmers don't really spend much time by the door, anyways.
Yeah, all of our skimmers are going to be away from like the mountain and stuff.
Yeah.
To where I don't know. I think it's a fair trade-off.
So it's my parents went to UT, so you kind of have to go there. All right.
There's a bit of a legacy school. It's a really good school, though. Don't get me wrong.
This is taking me way longer than I'd like to admit. So we're all going to be brick built or made up of plates. We're going to use some slopes. I have a ton of dark tan slopes, so we're going to put those things to use.
That'll be one of the later things we work on too, so we'll have time to
think about it
and go back and maybe change some things about it.
He says, I thought you would have them flying out of the door. I mean, they will be flying out of the door. Do you mean like flying like under the door?
Well, out of the little slot in the door is what he's saying.
No, he says, I thought you would have them flying out of the door. Never mind.
Well, I think that's what he means because there'll be slots. There's slots on the door, so they're flying out of the door. They're flying out of the slots.
Right, but why never mind? I feel like that implies
because we said that we were going to have them away from the door.
Oh, well, they will be. There will be one flying out of the door. There'll be one mid-flight. There will be room for one of them to fly out. There won't be two of the little hatches, but there will be one. Appreciate that, Golden Brick Productions. When we have a mock-up of your trench design, well, I actually have had a mock-up of my trench design. There's like a lot of people in the way right now, but it's there. I'm going to assume that you can see that. What's up, Rebo Bricks? I just want to buy a PlayStation exclusively for Battlefront. Battlefront is one of the like 3 games that I own on my PlayStation. So
I do not own Battlefront.
Such a noob.
I liked what I played of it, but I just couldn't. I don't know. I had no interest in buying it.
Says although you can also modify them slightly to make them a bit smaller. You can say they're custom. I mean, they're good enough. I don't think it's worth the effort to go out of our way to make them smaller, honestly. It doesn't mean enough to me to have like 2 of them to be able to go through the door. He says, name a better sound than the PS2 startup sound. I can. The dial-up internet startup sound. What a lovely sound. Can you make mock reviews from starships or just little things? I've done a few mock reviews. They will pretty much all be Star Wars because I don't really build mocks that aren't Star Wars. But I'm trying to do a more like I have a few that I still haven't done. Says 2 1/3 electric. Oh, that seems to answer someone else's. Drink Tea Minecraft is back. I feel like that always happens. Like people go like, "Oh, I'm going." Like, "Oh, okay, well, it was nice to see you." And then they come back and I'm like, "Oh, nice to see that you're back."
We have force protection, Luke. Yes.
888. I
don't have the deluxe version, so I can't play on Crait. Can you only play on Crait if you have the deluxe version of Battlefront? I thought that was a free.
It was a free DLC. You have to. Yeah, I don't have the deluxe version. The annoying thing is you can't like choose your maps online, so you have to wait forever to actually get Crait. I can't even tell you guys how much time of my life I've spent waiting to get Crait on Battlefront just so I can like see pictures of the ATM-6.
Anthony M just subscribed.
Appreciate it, Dog. And what's up, Carmen? It is That's 24.
Oh, we didn't do the.
Oh yeah.
I'll set that up.
Yeah. Charge and stuff. Yeah, it is. Everything's in there, good to go.
Battery's not in there.
Oh, I'll go grab it.
Excited to see you guys' rendition of Luke. I'm excited to see it too. Hopefully we can whip something up that looks good.
Hopefully it doesn't suck.
PS4, Xbox. I actually play on PC. Jalen has a PS4.
I only got it from Madden. Because I'm a hardcore gamer who plays Madden.
Jaioli, bring me the Garrett Holy. Question: how can you afford that huge amounts of Lego? Don't have any other hobbies.
Yeah. Don't buy other things. Just buy Lego.
Also work at a Lego store. What does your shirt say?
Says I'm
This-
Barbie girl.
This is a shirt from Brick Fiesta 2017. The theme was automation, so it says automation. Obviously, the scarf we brought didn't have any automation to it, but I guess Brick Fiesta every year has a theme.
Yeah.
So the theme last year was automation.
The theme for us every year is just Star Wars.
It's all about living the Xbox and PC life. I've been feeling the Nintendo Switch recently, actually. So
Says,
I've been playing through Mario Odyssey. It's a great
hey
game.
Peyton, what's up? Do you get free Lego at the Lego store? No, but we get discounts on sets. What was the AT&T instruction site? Brickvaults.toys. When is the ATM 6 finished? That's like the $1 million question right now.
Everyone's
By
excited to see
July,
it.
that is the plan. It says, have you guys seen Sea of Thieves? It looks so good, but I don't have a PS4. Do you know what that is, Garrett?
Sea of Thieves, yeah, it's a new game coming out. I haven't really seen much of it, but I've heard good things. I don't know. The only video games I play. Well, okay, so recently I've been playing Super Mario Odyssey.
The heck is that?
What? You don't know what Super Mario Odyssey
I
is?
have no idea what that is.
What is wrong with you?
What do you mean? What's wrong with me?
It's the new Mario game.
It's because I spend my time building Lego, not playing games, Garrett.
Super Mario. I mean, you know who Mario is, I assume, right?
No, of course I know who Mario is.
It's the new Mario game.
I didn't know people. No, I'm kidding. No, I was never a big. So I'll put this into perspective. I never owned Mario games when I was younger. In fact, the only games that I owned on my Nintendo were wrestling games and Monster Truck games. My affinity for video games has always been an extension of other things that I like. So, for example, I had obviously wrestling games, Monster Truck games, Star Wars games, stuff like that. I didn't venture too far outside of that. Thought of working for Lego as designers. That'd be great. That'd be dope.
I would love to be like a juniors designer. I feel like it'd be really easy.
Wow. I bet if you had talent, you'd want to be a third string quarterback, would you, Garrett?
Dude, I want to be Alex Moran. That's like my dream in life.
Here we go. Bailey's finally in the chat.
Hello there.
Oh, Bailey was the one who sent me. Okay, I don't remember which one was his figure. We have 3 mods currently made in May figures right now. We have you. We have I think 5. No, maybe it's N8. It's you, because Bailey was actually the first person who sent me his. Bailey's the one with the Xander hair.
Okay.
So we have your figure. We have
N8,
and we have Lego Hut Productions. Was your favorite Lego set growing up? The original Clone Turbo Tank. Yeah, I would say the Republic gunship, but I didn't have that as a kid.
Yeah, mine would either. Well, so I guess I think of two phases when I was a kid. I think of like when I was like really little. My favorite set was the Adventurers theme. Like it was like the Amazon Ruins set. I can't remember what exactly it was called, but it was basically it came on a big base plate with two islands and a river in the middle. I loved that set when I was really little. And then when I was a little older, it was the original Turbo Tank.
Okay, I gotta figure out an easy way to do this. I'll be right
Sorry,
back.
boys. It's early morning here. No worries, man. The chat's been the chat has been very well behaved. Who of you owns this channel? Jalen owns this channel. He is the rich boy Jay. Johnny Danger. If you mean Johnny, you mean Johnny Thunder? Put some respect on that boy's name. But yes, Johnny Thunder. I just got AJ Lego Studio just got Defensive Crate. It's a great set. A little overpriced, but this chat is probably the most chill chat ever. I like that. I mean, it. You know, a good chat to me, especially on like a Lego stream, is we can chat about Star Wars and Lego, but keep it family friendly enough to where younger kids can enjoy the chat and not have their innocence ruined.
Yeah, we'll save that for high school.
Johnny Thunder. Yep. We were thinking about having Johnny Thunder cameo in this MOC somewhere.
He's my hero. He says, tell Jay I'm buying out his channel. Name your price.
We're not above selling out. Hopefully I get a stipend. The severance package.
Yeah. Favorite Lego set now in Star Wars? That's a good question. I guess I have to go with the Resistance Bomber.
I mean, like favorite set that's like currently out.
Yeah.
Slave 1 UCS set, I guess.
Wow. Staying true to the Slavo Uno.
I love that Slave 1. It's just so beautiful.
It says, I'll give you coupons to my Bricklink store. You have a Bricklink store?
That's cool.
What's your Bricklink store? Send me an Instagram message with your Bricklink store. I'll actually check it out.
I'm going to try to pronounce that, but Lucas is building a Battle of Endor MOC. Sure, you go check that out.
Thoughts on Lepin, scum of the earth.
Yep, it's terrible. Anyone here have a Lego Instagram page? Both of us do.
Both of us. Yeah, our Instagrams are in the description.
Go give us a follow. Actually, I meant to actually post today. I was going to post on my Instagram that we're streaming, but I guess people that probably follow me are already in here. But I've been trying to do a new post every day on my Instagram.
Right.
I didn't yesterday, so I definitely have to today.
SMH. How embarrassing.
I'm going to take a picture of the chat.
Dude, we're at 60 watching right now. I'm trying to get to a point where we can maintain 60.
That'd be awesome.
63. Watch, it's going to drop because I mentioned it. Trying to decide. Yep, we're going to be at Brickwalt, guys. It says, hey, Garrett Boy J. Garrett, what's your YouTube channel name? Garrett, just drop like periodic comments in the chat so people can subscribe to you with no videos.
I'll post the video eventually.
He says, do you know DeWay?
I don't.
You got DJ today? Dude, that's dope. We're still trying to hunt him down. Also, I guess today would have been a good day. I don't know. If we end early enough, we can go to a Toys R Us and see if we can find him. You guys, though, about joining Rebel
Thought about
Log.
joining Rebel Log?
I tried like a few years ago, and I didn't get accepted. So at this point, no, not really. Kind of doing my own thing. go faster. I can't wait to see your mock finished.
Tune in July 1st.
Guys,
Hopefully.
I am one man. I am not Dexter Jester. Any events in Dallas? I don't think we're going to be doing anything in Dallas, but Brick Fiesta is in San Antonio, which isn't that far, so go check that out. Yep, we know M&R. He gave me a shout out yesterday, so I'll do my part by giving him a shout out today.
It wasn't yesterday.
It was
whenever he streamed it.
Well, whenever he did his last stream. Go check out M&R.
Yeah, he's come to a lot of these chats. He might stop by later at some point.
He'll drop by and say something funny, I'm sure. It's dumb how they make DJ a Toys R Us exclusive, but Toys R Us is shutting down. I don't think it's shut. Well, I mean, most of them are shutting down. I don't think Lego would have known. I'm sure they had this like exclusive deal worked out a long time ago. But it is unfortunate. I can't imagine we'll see too many more of those Toys R Us exclusive type things moving forward because of that. What's up, Josiah? If you had to choose, would you give $1,000? Oh my, what? Would you give $1,000 of Lego sets to Solid Brick Studios or Miminar Productions? I wouldn't give that much Lego to anyone, so I'm gonna go with neither.
Ooh.
No, I'd give both of them $500 worth because they're both working on mocks right now, and we can use all the help we can get. Oh yeah, may as well put those dirty boys,
the yellow boys. Dirty plate. Is the DJ minifig exclusive for Toys R Us? I think it is in the US at least.
I don't think it's even available outside the US right now. He was on that like the black VIP card thing, so he's probably going to be something Lego store related at some point.
I would hope so.
Smart boy Jay. Well, okay, so do you guys who like outside of the US who have Toys R Us's, do you guys have the DJ minifigure? Oh my god. Okay, how rich am I? How rich am I? Well, not very. I spend most of my money on Lego. There's another question. Do we have a budget? Not really. I mean, that I don't know. Maybe that'd be smart, but I try not to think too much about it. I just buy here and there when I can. Not very rich boy Jay. That's my new name.
2 weeks ago, I built the X-Wing you reviewed. In the Earth's X-Wing.
Yes, dude, that X-Wing is so nice. If you guys haven't seen it, look at my channel. I did a review of In the Earth's X-Wing, and that thing is just dope. It's my favorite X-Wing mock. In the Earth's one of my favorite builders. He's definitely my favorite like ship builder. He does some amazing things. I don't even know how he does it, but he's great. So go check him out. Says haven't seen the DJ Polybag in UK Toys R Us yet. Yeah, so it was officially supposed to start on February 1st. So I don't know. I'd say check it, but from what I've heard, it does not seem like it's going to be something outside of the US quite yet. You're making a Starkiller base mock, dude. That's dope. I feel like we need to see more of those. There's no appreciation for Starkiller base.
Toys R Us are shutting down near me. Yeah, they're shutting down quite a lot of stores. I don't think any of the ones here in Houston are shutting down, actually. I looked at a list. I know the one by me is not. Oh, there is.
Yeah, the one in Katy.
Oh, okay.
Just bought the AT-AT instructions. Dude, have fun building it. Have fun. It's a great thing to have. It's my firstborn child, as I like to call it. Gotta go again. All right, man. Do you have Clone Army custom stuff? No, I have a mini. Well, I guess I have the minifigs for you custom Commander Cody, which I think uses the CAC helmet. So that's the closest I have. But other than that, no, I don't. I have some. What are the guns that we got? Where were those from? I forget. Was it Brick Mania?
Brick Arms.
Oh, Brick Arms. We have some Brick Arms weapons.
I'm generally not a customs guy.
Yeah, like if I can help it, I'll get the original.
The few customs I like having is like I like having a custom blaster for Han Solo.
Right. Yeah.
And I like having a custom one for Boba Fett. But other than that,
Boba Fett. Boba Fett. Says, do we know Solid Brick Studios? Yeah, he actually dropped by in the chat not too long ago. He could make an appearance tonight. Who knows? No, he's probably filming his crate update right now, actually. Han Solo.
Brick Arms Robert says Brick Arms makes some nice stuff. Though I often make my own brick built Lego weapons just because they fit with the rest of the MOC more. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. That's why I like remaining, as purist as possible. Generally.
It's APAP, as purist as possible. That's our motto here. APAP. AJ, Brickley Source call the Brick Plug. Dude, that's what's up. That is almost as good as Swag City Bricks. Brick Plug. Have it closed right now. Updating inventory. All right, yeah, dude, I'll check you out. Just let me know whenever you get it back up. I'll certainly check it out. Do you use LED software to help you design your builds? Yeah, for a lot of the big like ships and walkers, I do. LED is what I use. Says Old Republic MOC on Alderaan. That'd be cool. There's no like reference material for it, but
no, there is, because in Star Wars: The Old Republic, Alderaan is a planet you can go to.
I always forget that game exists, to be honest.
Alderaan is a cool looking planet because it's like, from what I remember of it, it's a very green planet, but unlike like Takodana, it's like there's like snow to it and stuff. It's like there's like some snowy peaks and stuff. And
okay.
Things like that.
It says Old Republic is so neglected. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You dying over there?
Nah, fam, I'm good.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I guess. Technically, we're all dying. That's the darkest thing you'll ever hear said on this chat.
AJ Lego Studio is making a Crait MOC 2. Got any tips? Well, I don't know. I guess figure out what exactly from Crait you're building first. What scenes do you want to replicate?
It says, I'd say the EU is overrated. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It says, hype for episode 9. Heck yes. Absolutely. He says, who else wants some Usain Vaughn sets? Garrett has been really expressing his love for the Usain Vaughn. We were talking the other day, and he was just like, bro, I would give anything up to have a Usain Vaughn set. Breathing Air Squad.
$56 people watching.
Bro. We're about to be worldwide.
Thing is, I can't afford Bricklink, and my nearest Lego store brick selection sucks. Yeah, some Lego stores' PAB walls are pretty hit or miss. Unfortunately.
Mostly miss right now.
Mostly miss. They've had some gems on there, but they don't last very long.
Gem Urso.
State your name for the record.
Yeah, I've heard people saying that the trailer's coming Monday, which I don't understand why not just have it for the Super Bowl.
Disney having a budget can't afford that.
Oh, right.
Or maybe they just have too many movies they want to advertise over it.
Like what? Black Panther? Oh, it's
Black-
already out.
Infinity War.
That's like months from now.
Well, so is Han Solo.
That is true. Yeah, Infinity War is actually more recent, more soon than that. I forgot about that.
Lego needs to make a 501st battle pack. I agree. Plus the 501st shipper that we have gotten is kind of in the Clone War style, which the Phase 2 Clone War style ones are much more forgivable than the Phase 1 Clone War style.
Ugh.
Phase 1 Clone War style looks awful. Phase 2 looks just not as good. I think they'll have a teaser trailer for the Super Bowl and then a full trailer next day. I hate that. Teaser, like teasers for a trailer.
That's ridiculous.
It's the most like new age thing I've ever heard. It's just like,
yeah.
It's like, hey, get ready for our ad. Are you pumped for our new ad?
Nothing gets me more excited than watching advertisements.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm excited to see the trailer because I want to like get a good look, but like I don't need to be hyped up for the trailer.
I'll be right back.
I hate teasers too because it's like a trailer for the trailer. I agree, Robert. I agree. But I don't know why they wouldn't have a trailer during the Super Bowl. It's like, you know, everyone's glued to their TVs. Not everyone. People that like football. What is Jay building? So he's working on so you guys can't see this, but he's looking at LDD right now, looking at the ATM6. So he just has these here to kind of give him a perspective of where the foot is going to be. He's going up and peeling some of the salt layer off so to have where the foot's going to be. All right, mac and cheese, you need to relax. We're all little pump fans here. Hyped for episode 9, and do you want to make a mock for episode 9? I'm sure there's gonna be something cool from episode 9 to make a mock of. If any of these new Star Wars movies take a hit financially, I would be glad if the Solo one took it for all the others. Well, out of the 3 that we've gotten, Rogue One has done the poorest, which they've all done great financially, but I think the spin-offs are going to be the weaker ones, and I think Solo...
I don't think Solo will do any better than Rogue One.
Yeah, it'll be either the same or worse than Rogue One. John Cena asks if there's any rare pieces that you need for the ATM6. You working with any, like...
No, not that I know of so far. Nothing so far. The nice thing about it is it's all dark gray and pretty simple shapes. I didn't have to use anything super expensive.
John Cena. Lucas says, as I am on the first live and at the same time, the first episode, which I watch at your place, I like your contribution to work and all the things you build are super deep. Give a subscription. Thank you.
First order Lego says, build stream, talking to chat, and almost not building it all every stream ever. We try. I mean, we've gotten some pretty good work done before. The annoying thing, well, I mean, Garrett's doing pretty good work. The annoying thing now is I'm trying to basically like make a footprint for a foot that is not yet built. So I'm trying to like replicate the shapes as best as I can here on this little thing. So yeah.
Our deadline's far enough away that we don't feel too bad about it.
Right, yeah. The plan was to have like had this foot already built, but that didn't quite happen. I did like pull out all the parts that I need for it though. And I placed 2 orders, which is really nice. I only needed 2 orders for like a 1,200 piece leg.
Garrett, what are you doing? Building another square, just getting the filler down. This is gonna be A, B, C, C4. No, C3.
Yeah.
This is square C3. Yeah, that's how we're organized. Look at that. We have a layout and everything.
You know what we ought to do? Make like a spreadsheet that everyone can see that can show like the progress done on each square. So
yeah, that'd be awesome because I think you can do like screen sharing because you're just doing this through Google Hangouts, right? The stream.
Yeah. So
you could like screen share like.
Right. Yeah. I mean that, but also I'm saying like we'd like the link would be public, so anyone could like check it anytime and see like what everything that's gonna be in the mock and everything that we have done so far. I don't know. It'd be a little fun interactive type thing.
Yeah.
Says Jay, what are you doing right now? I'm making like basically footprints for the ATM6. He says, notice there's a lot of tan bricks in the fillers that were made to Scarif. So surprisingly enough, we didn't use a lot of tan like brick for Scarif. A lot of the tan brick I have is just stuff that was left over from the pod race that I attempted to make at one point. So I have a ton of like tan and white from that.
We probably did use up a full baggie though of tan brick because I had a full bag of 2x6 and 2x4 tan brick.
I mean, but did we use it? Like, was it exposed?
Because there was along the sides of Crait.
Oh yeah,
of Scarif,
I suppose. Yeah.
Not like a whole lot, but enough to where I think a lot of this tan is from that. Because
I think I probably like out of all the filler I have I probably have the most like white and tan.
Because I know all of the tan brick I had I used for my the 2 sections I built independently. Right. So it was like at some points it was like 3 bricks high on the side. So that one.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, no, I actually used a lot because my air start section started.
Yeah, because it went up a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Down on ankle shackles until those squares are done. Yeah.
Trying to get these squares. They're coming together.
Spinny, you're creating a minifig scale at your mock was part of inspiration. It's on my Twitter. Check. So I actually really would like to see it. So look at the description of this video and send a link of your Twitter to my Instagram so I can look at it whenever we finish the stream. All right, First Order Lego, dude. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. I always like
appreciate it.
Chatting with you.
It's always nice getting some love from Rebel Leg. Where are we going to put Bib Fortuna? Should we just have like a Twi'lek guy troop in the trenches somewhere?
We're going to have Babe Fortuna in the mock.
Yeah.
He's going to have the shredded torso.
My hero.
Someone earlier, I can't see it anymore, but someone did ask if we're excited for the Han Solo sets. We're actually gonna have a video coming out fairly soon.
Yeah, it's gonna drop tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but I woke up too late, so and I did like if I started trying to upload it, like it wouldn't have been done because it's a 2-parter. So it'll be up tomorrow.
Generally, though, we're looking forward to it.
Favorite Lego minifigure right now, the First Order TIE Pilot Special Forces. Enjoy while building your UCS Falcon. Oh, nice, dude. That sounds like a good time. Sounds like a really good time, actually. How far along are you, Bert? I have a Mint Jedi Defender class cruiser in front of me, and I can't build it. Yeah. As I said earlier, guys, if you ever really want to enjoy your Lego sets, just keep them in the box. If you hold it exactly in this position, you get the maximum amount of enjoyment out of it, just like this. Dude, if there were a way for us to create a box to keep Crait in and to never like look at it or build it, I would be so happy. Just to have a big box that this can all sit in, and we can just appreciate the box.
My favorite Lego figure ever is the 2005 Kashyyyk Trooper.
Yeah, you're gonna get some heat to say Kashyyyk one more time.
I like that trooper a lot.
Yeah, that's the homie.
I'm usually not very nostalgic about old sets and old figures, but that is one that I have displayed proudly on my desk.
It was just so unique. Like I remember again, I was like, wow.
Yeah, I was like, this guy is cool. He was always the hero. Whenever I would like do battles with my clone troopers,
yeah,
he was always like the elite trooper. What's up, Gibran? What's your favorite Rogue One set?
U-Wing. U-Wing. Yeah, I'll go with U-Wing.
Mine's either the U-Wing or the hover tank.
Bro, that hover tank.
I love that hover tank. Robert, Gary, I will not stand this blasphemy. I'm sorry.
What'd you do?
What did I say? What did I say? It's blasphemous. Either way, I apologize.
Rarest Lego minifigure. The employee minifigures are the rarest that we have. One of them looks like Pickle Rick. Really? Oh, the cactus. I guess.
Kashyyyk. Oh, because I said.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry, guys. I think they said Kashyyyk in Knights of the Old Republic, and that's why I say it that way.
Probably.
Misty Oldstreams in the chat wasn't so full. We have so many new friends now.
Yeah, I know.
Do you guys think there will be clones in the Han Solo movie? I'm gonna guess no.
Yeah. You know what there will be though? Stormtroopers.
There will be.
Because we can't get a Star Wars movie without stormtroopers.
Look how dirty these bricks are, guys.
Wow. You should leave it like that. It looks weathered.
Well, they're not dirty, but it's yellowed.
Dude,
Like this color
so
here
weathered.
is like almost straight up tan.
Yeah. It's more tan than the Lego tan.
That's crazy. They did say it that way in KOTOR. Okay, yeah, that's why. I guess that's why I've always said it that. I think because they said the name of that planet more in Knights of the Old Republic than they ever did in like Episode 3.
Yeah.
Did they even say the name of it in Episode 3?
No, it was just what maybe Mace and
droid-
Ki-Adi Mundi.
The droid attacks on the Wookiees.
Oh no, they didn't even say Kashyyyk.
I don't think they did.
I feel like does Yoda say it?
I don't know. Maybe they do.
Here's a question for the chat. Do you guys remember if someone says the word Kashyyyk in Episode 3?
Okay, so Finn900 just asked if we're going to change the color to white. So this is actually not going to be the top layer. There's going to be a layer over this, and that layer will be white. It'll be the the salt layer here.
Yeah, that's just filler.
This is one plate. This is one plate lower than like the final layer. We're running out of filler brick though.
I can go grab some.
So I think this is about as far as this one will go. Let me get that TIE Fighter.
Oh, I was like, where? He says, I know that someone on the Jedi Council says Kashyyyk. Find out who. Who says Kashyyyk? Who in Episode 3 says Kashyyyk? He says, Maid said Master Yoda will reinforce the Wookiees on Kashyyyk. Okay. Mace said it, not Maid.
Oh, I don't think so.
This is where the fun begins. That's my Anakin impression.
Okay. It's the way this will probably look.
All right. He says, no, you broke the TIE Fighter. Garrett, stop breaking things.
The good thing is these wings clip on really easily. It's very easy to take them on and off.
Mm-hmm.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
What about the Wookiee attack on the droids?
I don't think that happened. Next mock Battle of Kashyyyk. There's a very great Battle of Kashyyyk mock out there by our boy Solid Brick Studios, if anyone. I'm sure everyone in this chat's familiar with it, but
Liquid Plate Productions.
Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter is my favorite Last Jedi set. I agree with you, Kylo Red. Discord server, it seems to be a popular request. What Lego set would you recommend?
Right now, Defensive Crate.
Yeah, if you want something right now, I Defensive Crate's pretty great, but it's a little expensive. And I honestly think only the ski speeder from it is worth it. So I wouldn't really, if you're looking for like one just really good all around set, I wouldn't recommend Defensive Crate. I would probably recommend either Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter, or if you're looking for something smaller, the Republic Fighter Tank is a really good $25 set, in my opinion. What else? Octo is a great set for $30.
Yeah.
Gareth Edwards stuck breaking things. My Gareth Edwards.
Yeah. Gareth Edwards is you and I fused together.
You know the trees on Kashyyyk in the movie, they were all the same exact tree model, just turned in different directions.
That's not surprising at all.
Doesn't surprise me at all. Did you know that the lightsabers General Grievous are holding are like, it's like
Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan.
Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan's lightsabers or something like that? They were like stand-in lightsabers. They didn't go back in and like make them unique.
Did you know that Star Wars Episode 3 is not a very good movie?
The Star Destroyer is underrated as a Star Wars set. Lego always does really cool Star Destroyer sets.
This build his Octo this week. Really enjoyed the build. Yeah, I really enjoyed it too. That's
Rebel Builder. Look at that in the house.
Shout out to Rebel Builder and Brick Wiz at the same time. Dude, I gave you like a few shout outs earlier.
Yeah, guys, if y'all aren't familiar with Rebel Builder and the Brick Wiz, check them out.
All of our homies are coming by. This is like, I don't know, it's like we all live in a neighborhood and people just stop by and say hi.
Hello, hello.
Rebel Builder, here's a question for you. Are you going to go to any conventions? Will we ever get to see Rebel Builder in the flesh?
I would love to see
Or is my theory confirmed that you are actually just an artificial intelligence that generates Lego sets?
I would love to see all of his ties in person. Just all
that would be nice.
Like he had him in his video. I don't know if you've seen his.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
where he had all the TIE fighters next to each other. It was a thing of beauty.
He says, if I was AI, I'd get more builds done. That's true. That's a good point.
You would never have to sleep.
But are you ever going to go to a convention, dude? Is that really not your thing? Only been to Brickfest Live in Denver. Okay.
How was Brickfest Live? I've heard mixed things.
It's not so much. It's not really so much for like a fan convention so much as it is kind of like, what's it called? Whatever. What's that one that like Lego does?
Kids Fest?
Yeah, it's like that. It's more like that than an actual con.
Oh, okay. Brickwiz, are you going to stream later still? Oh, Brickwiz is going to stream?
Family in Houston. Bro, come to Brick Fiesta. Or just come to Houston and hang out with us. Either of those work for me.
Yeah, so it'll be in Houston in 2020, Brick Fiesta?
Yeah. Yep. Welcome back, Stormy Bricks.
Lucas, why broken ties? So we're going to have a crash TIE fighter. So the square you're seeing right here is kind of in the middle-ish towards, it's like middle and then to the back where the First Order forces are going to be. So if you guys remember from the movie, there's a scene where after the Millennium Falcon comes through and blows up some ties, one like spins down and crashes and two speeders kind of zoom to the left and right. So we're going to recreate that. So imagine there's a speeder right here going to the left and there's a speeder right here going to the right. And then there's a tie that's like crashing into the ground.
Yeah,
so I have it broken here because I'm trying to think of like how much space we need and where we're going to have to like plan to have some indentions.
He says, if he ever heads down this way, he'll hit us up. He wants to see Crait in person. Well, if you want to see Crait in person, you have pretty much up until this July. It won't exist after then.
Yeah. So Rebel Builder also asked when Brick Fiesta is going to be. It's going to be July 5th through 8th. It'll be in San Antonio this year, and it'll be there.
Where he's bawling his eyes out. I want a custom Drake minifigure where he's bawling his eyes out. Okay. So I'm thinking, wow, that's a big foot. Can you pass me one of those feet?
This is one of the back feet for the ATM6.
Yeah. So this is the ATM6 foot compared to the AT-AT foot.
Hey, what's up, Adorier? Lego Studios. I want a Han Solo death scene mock. I think, yeah, any good, if someone was doing like a really big Star Killer base mock, I think that would be a necessary addition.
Oh, yeah. What's the convention called? It's Brick Fiesta.
Brick Party. But party is in Spanish.
And brick is in English.
Thanks to you, I've only finished my intro sentence.
You said he has a very fancy looking the.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, is there any more filler brick out here?
Oh, I need to grab some. I'll do that.
Why wasn't there Han Solo's funeral? Well, they didn't really have time. No time to grieve. Speaking of Colorado, I was last summer. I was in a tiny town outside of Denver called Nederland, and had a really great time. Really, really beautiful little town. I agree, Stormy. Colorado is an amazing place. Probably my favorite state after Texas.
My favorite state is California, right after Texas.
Oh, Rebel Builder's been to Nederland. It is a cool place. I went there with the...
So does he actually live in Colorado?
He does.
So I'm thinking because this foot is such a weird shape, like it's not just plates, for where it stands, I'm just gonna it's just gonna be tile underneath it. It doesn't necessarily have to be like white, but it will just be tile.
So that you can have like on the edges white, so it's not
exactly, yeah. Messy. And then I think there's gonna have to be a footprint between it for the front feet, because they would have had to like step forward to get up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Comes back with a mysterious bag of Lego. Yeah, guys, I have just bags and bags of Lego everywhere, except for the bathroom. I'll leave that to other people. Thanks, MOC99. Appreciate that.
Ventic Ocean asks, when are you guys making the trench? Whenever we get to it.
Yeah, we're starting from one side of the MOC and going to the other. Fortunately, now we're starting to get to like a little more interesting things than just footprints and salt. Like Garrett is working on one of the middle sections where the crashed TIE fighter will be. So he's kind of building around that, and then we'll start designing like little crevice that it'll put, well, not really crevice, like the indenture that it'll put into the ground. How many base plates are done on Crait? About 10. Garrett's working on number 11. All right, see you, Dr. Buddy.
You like Texas because the Lego bricks are bigger, am I right?
Yeah.
You are right, because everything is bigger in Texas, including the MOCs. Peace out, boys. I'm gonna go work on the MOC. If you're still streaming, I'll come back after. All right, later, Brick Wiz. Good luck on your build.
Good luck, homie.
I might put it on my phone, tune in every now and then.
All right, thanks, Rebel Builder.
Thank you, RPTR. Yeah, you've been. He's been a. Is that supposed to be?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say Raptor.
I like Reptar.
Reptar. He's been a veteran in the streams.
Yes.
But thank you for
he would be up for a promotion at some point.
Thank you for the kind words. Dorier was in Texas for Christmas last year. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Rebel Builder says, gotta run, guys. Try to make it back on when I get home. All right, appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. We always like talking to you in the chat.
See you, Rebel scum.
Watching the Netherlands.
Texas is pretty overrated. I think Stormy Bricks is in line for a demotion. Does anyone else want to be Mon?
one thing you should know about Texans is that we take great pride in Texas.
Yeah.
Faults and all.
What's up, Bailey? Says, what's the best way to rebuild sets? Well, it depends on where you're starting from. Like, if is the set all in one? I feel like if it's just like in a bag or something, it's pretty easy. Like, just like you get the instructions and build it. Now, if it's mixed in with other stuff, that's gonna be quite a problem. I would say honestly, and this is the longer way, but it's also the easier way. If you have like a box of just like sets and they're all broken, so like it's hard, I would say like sort the entire box first and then just build the sets from the collection, because once you start building, you'll know where every piece is. Like, you won't have to hunt for hours for every piece. Like, it'll be annoying at first, but it will benefit you in the long run.
Dorier Lego Studios asked, may have asked before, but have you ever planning on joining a Star Wars lug?
No, I'm happy with the lug that I'm in. The local lug I have. It fulfills all of my lug needs. I may start one at one point.
Rich Gang the Lug.
Rich Gang the Lug.
Texas is the best state in the country.
Texas is the best country in the country. Debate me.
How much money did you guys spend? A lot. A lot of like what you see here, like right now, what you see on screen, a lot of this just like plate and brick is stuff that we've just already had. Really, currently the things that we're buying in bulk is tile and so like 1x1 tile and plate, 2x1 tile and plate, and 2x2 tile. Are you in Tex Lug? Yes, Jalen is in Tex Lug. I guess how do you join? What do I need to do?
I can tell you. It's just a website you need to go to.
Okay. It is Reptar.
Nice, knew it.
Reptar.
Did he say Raptor or Reptar? Oh, okay, Reptar. Nice.
Reptar.
Reptar.
Repter.
Reptar.
When you guys said Gucci Gang. Mr. Wiz is streaming. Yeah, Brick Wiz, he's got his own mock to work on. Do you know Ethan Network? Do you know Ethan Network?
I feel like someone asked us that last time, and I was like, I slightly remember it, but
is he in Tex Lug or something?
I don't think so. If he is, I feel really bad.
Hello, Thomas Smith.
Eating Crunch Bears while watching the stream. That's the best cereal.
No, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best cereal.
Wow, that is so basic if you just say.
About making a first order hanger mock. I think that would be a beautiful mock to do. Who is it from Rebel Lug? Spencer?
Yeah.
Was it his YouTube channel called Lego Spencer, right?
Yeah, Lego Spencer has a dope hanger.
Yeah, check out Lego Spencer's.
I would love to see more of like a full hanger though. Like
yeah,
both sides.
But his design specifically for the ties
right.
is beautiful.
Perfect.
Definitely check it out. Which side of Houston is the best? Northwest, southwest,
northwest. Northwest.
West.
Dude, you're on the northwest side? Where are you? I'm in Cyprus.
He mentioned
Garrett's in bougie Sugarland.
He had mentioned last stream it was he said I'm sorry, John Cena. I can't remember what you said. I do remember you mentioned it last time though.
Says there's a pretty awesome looking crate trench that I think you guys should take notes on. I'll check it out. I'll go on Eurobricks. This has Rich made any progress on his relationship with Anna Brewster? Unfortunately not. The other day we were actually on a date and I slipped and fell and I knocked myself out. So then I was laid out on the stretcher and someone told me that she came up and she started saying something like, we will see each other again, friend. And she kissed me on the forehead, apparently. I'm not really sure what that means, but I think I still have a good shot. So I'll keep shooting my shot. He says he went to Cy Ranch. Dude, I live like right by Cy Falls. I can't believe I live so close to John Cena. He says friend zoned. No, okay. She loves me.
Oh, Paul Vandermaas is in the Woodlands.
Nice.
That's very close. I have family.
We got H-Town in the house. Everyone's saying friend zone now. I hope like people actually understand that was a joke.
Really, just check that. Yeah, let's check that trench real quick. Why is this taking so long? What is this?
Oh fuck! No, you gotta have to. It's the other one. Yeah. Oh, that's Bailey's. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, guys. So the person who made that is Bailey's Bricks, and he's actually in the chat right now. He's one of our mods. He sends me his stuff all the time.
This is our Bailey?
Yeah. He says Woodlands ain't Houston. Wow, that's some shade thrown.
All right. See you later, Commander Gree.
He says, should I tell my friends I like Lego? They already think I'm weird for liking Star Wars. Look,
if you have friends that think you're weird for liking Star Wars, you should find new friends.
If your friends think you're weird for liking Star Wars, then clearly they don't know very many people.
Yeah, Star Wars is like one of the most popular things ever.
Yeah.
It's not even a nerdy thing to like.
Nah, man. Hang out with people who accept you. That like me and Garrett.
Yeah. You might have to lose some friends along the way, but
yeah. But look at what we've gained. We're sitting here building a MOC right now. How many of your friends can say that?
Shadowhawk is watching from Ireland.
Ireland.
That
wasn't supposed to be like an Irish accent.
Okay, I was about to say
Ireland.
Bye. Oh, are you leaving, Lucas? Scope Gamer from Norway.
Wait, but do you guys really think she friend zoned me?
I had my friends in my fraternity was from Norway. I've always wanted to visit.
Did you go to toga parties, Garrett?
Are one of you building the sense where the tires crash? Oh, ties? Yes. That's why. So like,
are you building the scene where the tires crash?
Like the square I'm working on is kind of why I've left this open so we can, kind of change the level of where the filler meets up so that we can have ample space to kind of make like an indentation where the tie would crash. Hold on.
Says, when will the next update go live? It'll be live on Sunday. I'm going to try to do a better job at getting it live earlier on Sunday, which will mean I'll probably have to like start uploading on Saturday night, and then it'll be up Sunday morning. That's the plan. No, she did not zone me, guys. Okay, I promise. I still have a shot. I hope I still have a shot.
She zoned you.
He says, did someone pee on the white bricks? Don't eat the yellow bricks, guys.
Don't pee on them. They're just very yellowed.
That's nasty.
A lot of Germans in the chat. There's also some from Catalonia, which is
says I'm watching from Starkiller Base. That sounds great.
Someone asked Clone Wars or Star Wars Rebels.
Clone Wars. I don't know why I had to think about that. I was actually thinking about something else.
Yeah, I think overall I'd say Clone Wars. I will say that Rebels I think is more consistent.
Some of those 2x2s.
Yeah. Rebels is a more consistent in terms of quality show. Like I think the worst of Clone Wars is far worse than the worst of Rebels, but the best of Clone Wars is better than the best of Rebels.
Yep, I agree.
Germans are cool. Every German I've ever met has been very cool, so I can't disagree with that. At my high school, every year we would have German exchange students come in for a semester.
Really?
Or about half a semester. Yeah, there was always an exchange There was an exchange program with the German department, like foreign language department.
That's pretty sweet.
They were always really cool. Most of them spoke better English than many people I went to high school with.
That's because you went to high school in Texas.
Clone Wars and Rebels about the same rank for me. I really hope that the next show they do, I don't know, I feel like both shows struggled with finding like the appropriate tone. It's like Clone Wars early on was
all over the place.
Was all over the place tonally. And Rebels too, it's like they had the same problem. They started off and were very much more kid friendly, and then but later on we're like, actually, let's.
I mean, it's like half the time like, oh, is Ezra going to be dark, and then half the time he's like a bumbling little kid.
If you were to live on any planet in Star Wars, what would it be? Naboo.
Mine would be Coruscant.
I just want to be like a farmer on Naboo. It's so pretty there.
You can go to Sheev's high school.
I don't know if I'd want to be Sheev's friend growing up.
Why? He's a nice guy.
What's up, guys? What's up, Top Notch? I'm gonna live on Kashyyyk with the Wookiees. That's respectable. The Wookiees are very kind-hearted people, so I need those 2x2s.
Except when they rip your arms off because they lose in a game. Well, says waiting for this all day, TBH. I'm glad to hear that.
Octo, you want to live by yourself? If you want to live in exile, I would recommend Octo or Dagobah. Honestly, I'd do Octo over Dagobah, though. Dagobah's like a nasty swamp with all sorts of nasty critters. I want to see a live-action Star Wars Underworld show with bounty hunters and smugglers during the Empire. I think that would be a cool idea. I just want them to, like, have a tonally consistent show. I
would pretty much like anything out in the sequel era at this point. I've had enough of the original trilogy era. I've had enough of the prequels.
Ideally, my ideal idea for a show would be something that takes place after Episode 6, kind of like
Battlefront 2.
But like Battlefront 2 took place after Episode 6, but like inconsequentially.
What do you mean?
Like Battlefront 2 could have taken place anywhere in the original trilogy. To be fair,
that's not necessarily true.
You just exchanged the finale battle of the Battle of Jakku to like the Death Star 2 battle. It's just no different, really. Like you don't get.
Okay. I guess I'm thinking Resurrection when they actually start. Like, well, no, dude. Like,
it because it's just like the only thing.
Because I guess it's still like Rebels versus Imperials.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
It doesn't go into any detail about like where the galaxy is at this point.
Right.
Yeah, like that. Because it takes place like. It ends with the Battle of Jakku, which is like a year after Episode 6. Right. It's pretty much the same war continuing.
Okay,
you know,
yeah.
Just that the Emperor is dead. So I would like to see something that takes place like actually after 6. The beginning of the first episode, the season premiere could be the Battle of Jakku.
Right.
That's how I would do it.
He says, "What would you name a porg?" I would name him Fluffyton. He comes from the wealthy side of Octo. I would name my porg Rich Boy William.
Rich Boy William?
Yeah.
I would name my porg
Michelle.
No. I would name him like Chuck or something.
What's wrong with Michelle?
Nothing wrong with Michelle. I was imagining a boy porg.
Wow, that's sexist.
Hello, Robert. Welcome back. Honestly, they need to branch away from the Empire as the main antagonist.
Yes.
I would want to see in a show, I would want to see like the fractured Empire. Like we get to see like whatever faction eventually became the First Order. Maybe even see these like Imperial splinter like groups like actually fight amongst themselves and stuff. Surprised Garrett didn't name it Daisy. I would never.
You would name your boy porg Daisy.
I would never soil that beautiful name by naming a porg after it.
But porgs are cute, and Daisy is cute.
No, Daisy's beautiful.
Wow. I keep telling Garrett, Daisy could play with Mega Bloks for all he knows.
I would forgive it.
Wow.
We discussed this. Someone asked her.
Yeah.
It was like if Daisy Ridley collected Leppin. And I was like, I could forgive her for it.
Wow.
Ezra is Anakin 2.0. He doesn't like sand. He pretty much is. He's like the characters of Anakin Skywalker, Kylo Ren, and Ezra Bridger share a lot of similarities. Vintic Ocean would live on Hoth because he's Canadian. Stick with what you know, I guess.
The antagonist could be Palpatine's credit score. What?
He left the Empire in massive debt.
Yeah.
The show is actually about like some like
loan sharks.
It's like
hunting down the Empire.
It's like the Imperial like like tax bureau trying to like get their money back from someone that took out a lot of loans and died. Basically, it's like a show kind of like Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
It's just like about like some like stooge lawyers trying to make it rich.
This says the real question is, would you start collecting weapon if Daisy asked you to?
I would keep a front and say like, yeah, sure, but I wouldn't like it. We all make sacrifices for those we love, guys.
Who are you, Gary?
Relationships are about compromise.
Wow.
I would still collect real Star Wars Lego though.
Would you stop building MOCs if Daisy really asked you to? But she was like, that's so childish. I don't like that. You should get another hobby. Like knitting.
I would do it on the side.
Wow. All right, guys.
Keep it a secret.
If we ever have a stream and like Garrett sneaks in and he's like, I gotta be gone in an hour or so, it's because his girlfriend told him he can't build MOCs anymore.
Whoa, not just any girl. This is Daisy Ridley.
Okay. Oh, so no other girl?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, just making sure.
Daisy has the Lego BB-8 set. Is this true? Is there a picture of that out there somewhere?
That'd be great.
No. Let me go mute John
He says
Cena.
Natalie Portman over Daisy Ridley squad. I am in agreement with you, John Cena. I love Daisy, but Natalie all day.
Here it is, a traitor.
Traitor! Traitor!
I'm sorry, guys.
Here's a question, guys. Who said it best, Kylo or FN2199?
I go with Kylo.
Yeah, I gotta go with Kylo too.
Reptar knows where it's at.
Reptar. I am Reptar. Hear me roar.
FN2199.
Traitor!
He said it with more
composure.
Yeah.
Traitor.
Kylo's going through some stuff at the moment.
Yeah, he is.
I just love Adam Driver's delivery on so much of Kylo Ren. Like when he's at the Battle of Crait, when he yells to then the Millennium Falcon shows up. He says,
blow that ship.
Shoot that piece of junk out of the sky.
No, my favorite was.
I love the way he says that.
It was what does he say? Like, I'm sorry I failed you. He's like, I'm sure you are.
He's great.
Honestly, like, I love watching just Adam Driver interviews because he seems like such a different person than Kylo Ren. Like, he's just so like chill and just nonchalant about things, and he totally turns it on whenever he's Kylo.
Mm-hmm. He's a very good actor. Thank you. There's some Kylo love going on in the chat.
My boy Kylo with me. Is his name? I'm pretty sure his name is FN2199, right? I don't think he's
real. Like,
yeah, that's a Star Wars name. I think TR8R is just something they made up for him because it was funny.
That's his meme name.
Yeah, it's like Salt Bay. His real name is actually Golutru. I don't know.
Is this real?
Birkin.
Is this real? Or are you doing a
I'm
bit?
checking it up. I was just trying to think of like a Turkish sounding name.
Oh, is he Turkish?
Yeah. Are you doing a bit? Adam Driver or Hayden Christensen? Easily Adam Driver. Not even close. What do you think, Garrett?
Yeah.
Are you just trying to be nice?
Adam Driver is a phenomenal actor, and I'll just leave it at that.
Sparkly. Green Bog, I'm planning on doing a build stream for the ATM 6 next week. So it'll be sometime during the week.
Adam Driver is the Anakin Hayden couldn't do. Yeah, I think actually a lot of the ideas that went into kind of the character of Kylo Ren was, I think a lot of it was very Anakin inspired. And if I imagine like if the prequels were never made and we were seeing the prequels made right now, he would make an excellent Anakin Skywalker. He's just when you see Kylo Ren, you can just tell, like, you can like see the frustration within his character.
Yeah.
Like how troubled he is without having to like say to the camera, I want more and I know I shouldn't.
Without having to say, it's all Obi-Wan's fault.
Although if Adam Driver was in a movie directed by George Lucas, we'd probably be talking about him the same way we talk about Hayden Christensen.
True.
Harry says
George Lucas is the Cleveland Browns of actors.
Harry Hensing says you can find a picture on Google of Daisy Ridley and her Lego BB-8.
Wow.
I'm definitely going to try to find that.
I would love to find a picture of Daisy Ridley in one of my mocks. Yeah, I actually did. Bailey posted a picture like of his build, and our stream was on in the background.
Oh, really?
You can see it, yeah. His name was NinesFN2199. Oh, that's funny.
Nines.
I
like that.
FN9999.
Imagine if Anakin was played by Leonardo DiCaprio.
Says, will we show how to build the salt details? We can do a video on that. If you guys, are you guys interested in seeing that?
I was thinking if you wanted to do like another video series to have on the channel, would be one where kind of talk about
like tutorial type stuff,
like sort of, but like specifically related to like the big mock that's being built. Okay. So like each episode would focus on like a different aspect of what like we're building.
This is how we did this.
This is the salt technique we're using, and just go into detail how it looks and everything. And
that's a good idea.
Because I think there'll be enough different things going on in the mock that you could make it like maybe not a weekly series, but like just detailed videos.
Right. Yeah.
How long are you on for? If you're referring to the stream,
forever. No, we'll be on for
a good while.
The rest of the evening. What's up, BC?
Hey, BC Studios. What's up with us? We're just doing some same old, putting some filler brick down mainly.
Says FN2199 is secretly Hitler and Stormtrooper uniform, and Hux is his father. That is the most interesting thing I've heard all day.
Favorite ship in Star Wars? Mine is probably the N1 Naboo Starfighter.
Oh, did someone say that?
Someone said that.
I thought you were saying that, trying to patronize me. Yeah, dude, the Naboo Starfighter is dope. Mine is the Republic gunship, though.
Mine's an X-Wing.
Wow. That's creative. How'd you come up with that?
It's just awesome. Who doesn't think an X-Wing is just so cool?
All right, see you, Henry.
Harry.
Did I say Henry? Holy crap.
Do what thou wilt. Arc 170. That's a good choice. I respect that opinion.
Oh, but you don't respect the Naboo Starfighter?
It's not a bad ship.
I want to teach you some respect.
Speaking of in the RT, is that his name?
Yeah.
His Naboo Starfighter mock is pretty beautiful.
It is.
Would you ever consider building one?
Nah, I like the Lego one enough. And if I did a mock, though, I'd probably build his. As for my own collection, I'm happy enough with the Lego one. Bodhi Rook was a prequel memer that defected to the sequel memes. He was the pilot.
I'm the pilot. I'm the pilot.
Bodhi's probably my least favorite character out of the new crew.
He's just, I don't know. Honestly, none of them were all that likable.
I was gonna say I didn't care about too many of them. Like,
my favorite character in Rogue One was Krennic, and of the actual crew, I would say my favorite is probably Chirrut, just because he did the coolest thing in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
And he took out all the Stormies.
I'm gonna go with Cassian because he falls really cool.
Handicap a coup? What is that?
What are your thoughts on the Battle of Crait? Well, we like it enough to build it in Lego. Welcome back. TIE Predator. Do you know what that is?
Nope.
Where's our resident TIE expert? Says, what's your favorite film? His is episode 3.
Mine is
Return of the Jedi.
No, I almost said Return of the King, and that's a Lord of the Rings movie. Empire Strikes Back is my favorite.
Mine is episode 4. The Star Wars movie.
Originally called just Star Wars. Please watch the Handicap a coup video. Okay.
What is that?
No idea.
Is it Star Wars related?
I'm gonna guess no.
If it's not Star Wars related, I won't watch it. What's up, Thomas? Oh, that's who. I knew there was another mod we were missing. All right, look here, Thomas. So here's the thing that we're doing. We're putting all the mods in the MOC. So what I'm gonna need you to do is send me a message on Instagram and tell me like what face and hair piece you want for your sig fig in our Crait mod. As a way to kind of get back to you guys for holding down the fort, maintaining things in the chat. We're gonna put you guys in the MOC and we'll give you a shout out. So
we'll do Stormy Bricks now too, the newcomer.
Oh yeah, Stormy Bricks as well. Stormy, send me on Instagram a DM with what hair piece and face piece you want, and we'll get it, and then we'll put you in the MOC.
Lego Pro Studs says, hey guys, just wanted to stop by and say hi before I leave. Thanks for stopping by. Hi to you too.
Reptar says he wants to be in the MOC. Well, you're always here in the chat, so you're definitely high up on our list. If ever we need some more mods, you're definitely going to be one of the top ones we consider.
I think if you reach 10,000 subscribers before this is finished, that should be the like a giveaway reward. You get
put someone in the MOC.
You get to have a.
That would be cool. I'll do like a video. I'll be like,
you can send
comment.
You can send them the figure afterwards, maybe.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool too. Guys, favorite Last Jedi Lego minifigure? Definitely that Special Forces TIE pilot. It says put Anna Brewster in the MOC. I wish. Maybe I should just build like a Bazina Tall bust. It says, yeah, I have a friend just like you. He won't stop talking about Star Wars, and I love it, especially when my family is primarily football people. That's good. There's no reason not to talk about Star Wars. He says, if I donate, do I get promoted to mod? No, this is not a pay to become a mod type of situation. We just we keep an eye on the chat and see who's, for one, there frequently, so we can kind of rely on you to be there. But also, if you're like contributing substantive comments, then we'll definitely put you in consideration to be a mod.
Favorite football team?
Texans, easily.
The University of Houston Cougars. I'm more of a college football guy. But
favorite video that I've made? That's
Texans.
A tough one. I guess I got to go with my most successful video, the Falcon review that I did. That one was like such a long time coming for me, so it was nice to finally get that done.
Rey has the best Last Jedi minifig. Her minifig is pretty great. She would look so much better with dual molded
sleeves.
Arms.
Well, I guess the lack of sleeves.
A lack of a sleeve. But she's still a great Last Jedi minifigure. I would say my favorite Last Jedi minifigure is either the Special Forces pilot, like you said, or the Kylo Ren.
Oh yeah.
Billy Stoker is from England, but likes the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. They had a rough season.
I don't care about college football at all, guys.
He's a fan of the. Are you a
I'm
fan
a fan of
that,
big boy football, not the pee-wee stuff.
Well, whatever. Billy Stoker likes Georgia Tech because they play rugby-style football. That's my guess. They're a triple option team.
Wow, look at you, our resident college football analyst. I'm going to have a series on the channel where Garrett just talks about college football.
Hermeneutics printing is wrong. All the colors are not where they're supposed to be. What?
I think you're talking about are you talking about the resistance version? Ray would be better with dual molded arms and his head. Bailey, I'm gonna need you to retype that. Yeah. He retracted it. I was struggling to read that.
Garrett, do you hate Tom Herman? Not really. I think he honestly, like, I mean, obviously I loved the guy when he was coaching my school because he was winning a lot of games. I feel like his attitude at UT has been kind of not very good. But I don't hate him. I mean, that was like his dream job. I don't blame him for leaving to go work there. He's whatever. I don't hate him the way I hate like
Tom Brady.
I don't hate Tom Brady. How can you hate Tom Brady?
What do you mean? How can you hate? There are plenty of reasons to hate Tom. Don't get me started. This is why Garrett and I can't talk football. We can talk Star Wars, but not football.
He's fine.
I
Joe
can
Buck.
give you
There you
plenty
go.
of
I don't
reasons.
hate Tom Herman the way I hate Joe Buck. He's been recruiting extremely well. That's true. Although I'd say recruiting at Texas kind of comes. You have to be a moron to not recruit well at Texas. How many Crait defense sets you got? I have 2. Jalen has 3.
Yeah, I actually have a Gareth Edwards minifigure. Where is he?
Yeah.
Oh, here he is.
Stormy Brick sent a DM for his, I guess, is
DM sent, maybe asking too much. Here, I'll check it out. I should look at that right now. As long as it isn't like a super expensive face, like don't ask for your face to be like the Joker from the Tumblr or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah, best college football game ever played. UT USC Rose Bowl for me. That is a legendary game. I have to go. I think my all-time favorite. This is a game I actually missed. It was a while. I didn't watch it, but I went back and watched it later on. Is the 2007 Fiesta Bowl, OU versus Boise State. It's just kind of like I always love being a fan of the University of Houston. Which is like a constant underdog, not in a great conference. So seeing Boise State beat OU, and honestly, in a fantastic game, it went to overtime and everything. So that's probably my favorite game. But that Rose Bowl was legendary as well. Oh, your dad went to OU? Boomer Sooner. U of H played OU 2 years ago, and we beat them. That's probably another one of my favorite games ever.
So I guess Stormy wants like a Stormtrooper helmet because that's like his thing. Yeah, I can say here. I think ideally, Stormy, we'd want to have all like Resistance troop looking guys, so you can pick like a face and hair. It would look better. Like, it'd be weird to have a random Stormtrooper in the trenches. I get what you're going for, but I think for this we want to keep everyone looking like Crait people, Crait Resistance people.
Alrighty, Reptars peacing out.
See you, Reptar.
See you in the next stream. Hopefully, yeah, hope to see you again. I agree with you, John Cena. Yeah, that one was like the build up to that game is legendary.
Have you made any of the mod figures yet? Yeah. So hold on, I want to grab the mod figures real quick. Actually, I need to grab Bailey's hair first.
Thomas, huge Sooner fans. Yeah, I mean, I was rooting for OU this year. When is the next stream going to be? Hopefully next Friday. I'm going to try to stream every Friday. Hey, Innate. Glad you could stop by. Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, you don't feel like you have to be here like from the start to finish of every stream. Just whenever you are here. My Battle of Crait is huge. Do you have any ideas for 50 base plates? That's a lot. I don't know. Budget. When's the next video going to be? Sunday will be the next part. Well, we're glad to have you, Innate.
Let's see.
Innate has joined us.
Oh, what's up? We got. Where is? Did you put all? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh.
Scope is wondering why I got banned from the stream. I'm assuming it's because he kept spamming handicap a coup in the chat, which looks like he's doing again. Leave that up to the mod's discretion. Not much stuff. Just have had a busy night so far.
All right. These are the mod figures that we have so far. This is Lego Hub Productions. This is Bailey. And I believe this was Fives, right?
No, Innate.
Innate. Okay, Innate, this is you right here. Oh, let's see. I'm checking my DMs
Lego
right
Hub?
now.
What does Lego Hub look like?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, he has that here. Okay, cool. What face is that?
That's Luke from the Rancor pit.
Oh.
It's a pretty good face. I was looking at he sent it to me. I was like, what?
Where's the John Cena minifig? What didn't Sebastian make a John Cena minifigure?
Yeah, me and him, we made like
We
a
did
bunch
big
of
wrestling
wrestlers.
figures.
Yeah, I think I may have the John Cena somewhere.
Okay, that might be a cameo to throw in.
Yeah, for John Cena. I mean, if we may actually put a John Cena in this mod.
Mystery 23. I love your guys' updates. Thank you.
Oh, I see. One of my like 10 classic smile head, legendary smile, and a new Han Solo hairpiece. He wants the yellow face. Yeah. I can do the Han Solo piece.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Billy. Billy's donating.
Oh, sweet. 2.002%. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Pale face figures.
I agree with Innate Billy Stoker. You are awesome.
Let's see. Oh, sweet. That actually looks really good. This is the guy who's filling the minifig scale at.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Yeah. It looks really good. Is he still in the chat? I don't think he is.
Who was that?
Daniel Copeman. He was, yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. If he comes back.
Daniel, if you're still in the chat, your AT-AT looks great.
Yeah. No, I like the tan version of the face. The tan version. Oh, so you want, okay, I think he wants the pale faced dot smile face.
That's fine.
Okay, yeah, I can do that then. All right, I can do that. All right, I see what you mean. I actually have that face. I have a few of them. They were the two, I forget their names, but basically the two pilots of the Republic cruiser in the blue with the blue hats. Both of them had the pale dot smile face.
Oh, is that it? Is that it though?
They come in. It's in a few other sets, but that's the one like I know for sure it was in.
Okay.
I think what's his name? One of the rebel technician from the second B wing with the like skateboarder helmet. He has one as well. Maybe I'll give you like Lobo's head because at least like he has just like a generic smile, but he has the pupils as well.
Oh yeah.
Lego Hub Productions, what's up, dog?
Hey.
I have he said he was gonna change his hair, but these are the mods we have so far. So whenever you figure out what hair you want, I'll replace it. But that's you right now.
Terrible Colossus. It should be a Lego Star Wars directors in the battle, like Young Lucas, Kirshner, Marquand, Abrams, Edwards, and even Johnson. Well, the good thing is with Gareth Edwards, he's actually in the actual scene.
He says
Some of those actually
he specifically does not want pupils. Okay.
Garrett, did you finish the part where the ski spitter goes out of the mock at a curved edge from last time? Yeah, BC Studios. If you want to see that, it's over here. So it's this section here. The piece that pops off is, I guess, it's this section here. So this part pops off. I can't really see. So this part pops off, and then this comes in.
No problem, Thomas. Thank you for being a mod and helping out. Says Jay, did you redo the AT-AT feet? Nope. I'm not going to convert it to the first order version for a while. I'm going to like change the footprints, but for now, the feet will stay the same. That's going to be something down the line. Like, I don't really feel like investing too much time into that right now.
Ew, no pupils.
Yeah, I know. He distinctly did not want pupils. I guess why he chose that. Okay, fine.
He's an OG boy. Cool mock. Thank you, Neo Crew. It is daylight where we are for at least another 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's gonna get dark pretty soon.
You gonna want to like break for dinner at some point?
Yeah, let's see. We started at what, 3? We're going 2.5 hours. We can maybe go until 6:30. And we can take a little brizzy. Are you gonna go to BrassCon? I'm not gonna be able to go.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have anything to bring, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. If you want to pack up my AT-AT, you can take it. Tying myself in the chat. All right. Good luck, John Cena.
Let's finish the second sentence. Good luck on your essay.
So I just wanted to save up money to travel to one convention to see you guys. Living in Utah, so it'll be hard, but I have a job. Well, I'm trying to think. What would be the easiest? I guess probably Bricks by the Bay. That's where I'm going to be. Would be probably the closest big con to you. So that'd be something to look into if you're looking for a big convention to go to. He's going to finish up. Yeah, Brickworld Chicago is where we'll both be. I was trying to think of something because they live in Utah, so yeah. I feel like that may be a little closer. So it's fun to watch a millionaire build. Okay. He says got to finish Dagobah tonight. Are you gonna be able to finish?
Oh wow, I didn't realize you're bringing Dagobah to BrazCon.
Yeah.
Seems like you just started that.
How do you get so much stuff? So you get sponsored, use your own money? We're using our own money. We had a lot of Lego to begin with. I've been stockpiling filler for years now, so it's finally coming to use. Also want to see the MOC, so if it's there, I'll be there. Yeah, come to. I mean, Brick World would be the place to come. I'm only gonna have the ATM6 at Bricks by the Bay. How many Stormtroopers? 0. We'll be using the Snowtroopers instead, and I don't know. There'll be maybe. How many do we have together? I don't think we're gonna have to buy any more.
Dozen.
Yeah, a couple dozen. Maybe 24. I don't think we're gonna buy any more.
BC
honestly.
Studios asks Jay, if we see each other, will you stop by my MOC and check it out?
Of course. Are you gonna be at Brick World? UCS Radis would be dope. Says you should make a Lego Death Star next. I have considered some plans for something like that. That's all I'll really say now, because I don't know if it'll ever happen, but I'm considering something. I decided ATM6 in the next update video. The next update video, it probably won't include any of the built ATM6, but next week I'm going to start a build stream. I'm going to be streaming me building it. So you guys can look out for that. Says debating whether or not you're going to display at Brick World. I mean, if you have something to bring, I say why not. Is there a website for Bricks by the Bay? Yeah, you just Google Bricks by the Bay. There's only one thing that sounds like that, so you should find it pretty easily.
Stream Star Wars Nerd at 0322 says, whoa, the greebling for the ground is really cool. GG.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'd hope so. We've spent so much money on it at this point. If it sucked, that'd be really disappointing.
It was, yeah, that's like we kind of mentioned before. It was a bit of a gamble because, you know, the prototype kind of versions of it, it was kind of hard to tell what it would look like
on a large scale. On
a large scale. So, but I mean, I don't think either of us expected it to look quite as good as it does when you get a really drawn back picture of it.
Oh yeah, from the right angle,
it looks beautiful.
There's a guy Scarif in the works. I mentioned it before, bro. Bring it. That's one of the best parts of the cons. Like, bring your own stuff and seeing people's reactions to it.
How much is it to have a space to display it?
Oh my god! If this guy asks this question one more time,
how much is it?
How much is what? Oh,
display Brick World, do you know?
It probably maybe like $50. It's what it usually is. 50 to 70 is pretty standard. It's not just like paying to have space to display though. It's paying basically to have access to all the benefits of the con. And the cool thing about conventions is you usually will make your money back. Like if you stay for the giveaways, like especially at big cons like that, everyone usually leaves with something. So
yeah, no, you get freebies and like, you know, take home bags and stuff. And there's like events and everything. It's a lot of fun.
How big will the wingspan be of Kylo Ren command shuttle? That's a good question. The wings themselves are going to be a little bit over 3 feet. It's like for how like wide it'll be once you have both of them spread out. I don't know.
It's there's no telling.
Freaking ridiculous.
They're gonna be very tall. Which lightsabers do you guys have? I don't have a lightsaber.
You mean like big, like life-size ones? I don't have any.
You played the Old Republic game.
So have you actually played that game?
The Old Republic, like the MMO?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've played a good bit of it.
Oh,
I played it when it came out. I haven't played it in a while though. And we've both played Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh yeah.
You've played Knights of the Old Republic too. I've never played the second one.
Oh yeah, that's right. SMH.
Parker Dye asks, how often do you guys stream? I'm a new sub.
Every Friday.
We're trying to stream every Friday. If not Friday, the idea is at least once a week. Jalen had mentioned earlier he might start doing some streams for the ATM6. So hopefully a couple streams a week, maybe.
Yeah, hopefully by the end of next week I'll have like a foot built, or not a foot, a leg.
Lego Hub asked if you ever get parts that you absolutely
the question got tough. Have no use for.
Yeah,
it's called Nexo Night sets. I've had times where I ordered a bunch of something and I didn't use it. Like I ordered a bunch of green curved slopes when I was working on one of the pod racers, Gascanos specifically. And I ended up deciding I wanted to make it sand green instead of regular green. So I have a bunch of green slopes that I just never ended up using.
Best Jedi, Coleman Trevor.
I said Yayo Poof next time. This time I'm gonna go with Yaddle.
Yaddle. Ugh.
Bro, don't hate on Yaddle.
You guys have an underground tunnel system that you can see from the side view like an ant farm. So the tunnels that lead into the trenches won't be on the side just because of where it fits with like the cave and the base and stuff. They're going to be kind of in the middle, but we will have pull away. We'll have like little cutaways so we can like pull off the top and you can see the tunnel. And then along the side, we'll have some like some of the cave systems and stuff that you can look along the side, kind of like what you're describing. Hello, LCW Productions. Guess you should put Jedi Bob into the mock. Potentially. I'm new here. If I'm commenting too much, you can tell me to stop. Just don't spam the same thing over and over again and you'll be fine. Garrett, can I be mod? I think we're good on mods right now, but if we need more, we will host tryouts. Innate Customs asks Garrett, what is your shirt? It's the shirt from Brick Fiesta 2017. So last year's Brick Fiesta, the theme was automation. So a lot of people brought builds that were, had functions and stuff, a lot of Technic builds. Obviously, we just brought a Star Wars thing, but the shirt was based on the theme. So yeah, it's Brick Fiesta 2017.
Did I start building the ATM6? Not yet. I did start pulling out some of the parts for it. So I'm waiting on 2 orders to get in for the leg. I think I'm going to start actually building it and then just like substitute the colors back in because I would like to see pretty early on if the design I have is structurally sound. So that'll be coming up very soon, guys. Someone had another question. I think he said, "Oh, does the director mod idea sound good to you?" I think he's saying like putting the directors in it. We'll put in the directors that were like actually there. So I think Garrett Edwards will be there.
I think it would be cool at least to put like Ryan. I don't think Ryan Johnson actually had a cameo in that scene, but it would be cool to like because we're obviously doing cameos of people that weren't in the movie too. But if I think I wouldn't put all the directors, but I would put like maybe. I think because J.J. Abrams would be a very recognizable figure to do. Yeah. So I would think about doing J.J. and Ryan Johnson.
Rick Moranis face.
Yeah, exactly. That'd
with the pompadour.
The pompadour black hair. Yeah. That'd be a perfect J.J. minifigure. What convention are you most excited for this year?
Brick World
Chicago. Yeah, even though we're not bringing all of Crait there, that one's like the biggest convention in the States pretty much, and plus we're going to meet a lot of people there that we've kind of known on the Lego YouTube community, so that'll be cool. But in terms of actually like I'm looking forward to probably Brick Fiesta a little bit more because we'll have Crait assembled there.
Have our mock there.
Although we're still kind of debating with ourselves whether we want to try to get Crait to Brick World Chicago.
Shh, don't say that.
You're
gonna build expectations. No, we don't know yet.
It probably won't happen.
It'd be pretty cool though. And that's the Millennium Falcon, the First Order laser battle. The Falcon will be in, the battering ram will not.
Vision Bricks gonna be live tomorrow. Check it out, guys.
A monotone red figure. We should put a red minifigure in the rocks. The one that came with the VIP.
Yeah, the VIP one. Have them just in the rocks.
Yeah. Find the red minifigure. You'll win $1.
What convention is it best to get exclusive sets and minifigs from? Honestly, I would not. From what I've seen, you might have different experience. From what I've seen, I wouldn't buy sets and minifigures from conventions. They're generally going to be much more expensive than what you would find, on Bricklink or eBay.
Yep.
So I would say, if your question is what convention is it best, I would say none. Did you like the battering ram scene? Yeah, I guess. It's fine. What's your favorite scores? The Spark is great. I think my favorite one is either the whole Battle of Crait song score, or I think it's called Peace and Purpose. It's one with Luke looking into the Twin Suns. I don't know. Have you gotten a chance? Have you listened to the Last Jedi soundtrack yet?
I have not. I know. Very embarrassing.
Honestly, it's great. It might be up there as one of my favorites.
Yavin Format. I'd do it.
There's no Lego stores in Norway. Y'all are so close to the Danish. They don't hook you up with a Lego store.
SMH.
No respect for their Scandinavian neighbors.
Can you ask me 1 2x2 light gray? Appreciate.
So do you want to break at 6:30 for food?
Yeah, honestly, you want to do it 6? I'm actually pretty hungry right now.
We'll do
6:15. We can compromise.
6:15. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna be at 6:15 our time. So that's about 20 minutes from now. A little less than 20 minutes from now. We're gonna take a break, go get some food, but we'll be back. So we'll probably 30-minute break, and then we'll be back. Just letting you guys know.
I always have Battlefront 2 flashbacks, guys. All I was doing was trying to look at the ATM 6s, and they kept killing me. I don't understand why. 14 hours driving, that's insane. We both live within like an hour of 3 Lego stores.
Yep, and no one ever goes to one of them.
Yeah, we're gonna have one door that the speeders can go out of at the top of the big door. He says you guys should have had fried pork for dinner. We're not that wealthy. Fried pork is a delicacy.
That's some bougie stuff right there.
Yeah. I'm more of a womp rat kind of guy.
Riff raff. Womp rat. I don't buy that.
Is that a song?
It's from Aladdin.
Oh my god.
You not seen Aladdin?
I'm pretty sure I did at some point.
We need to just have like a weekend where you just binge a bunch of movies.
But I don't want to watch Aladdin.
Aladdin's a great movie.
Oh my god.
You need to watch Lord of the Rings though, for sure.
Lord of the Rings I'll give you. Aladdin, not so much.
Have you seen Indiana Jones? We talked about that.
I've not seen Indiana Jones, so we definitely need to watch that.
You need to watch Indiana Jones.
Have any suggestions for building a Lego mountain? Get a lot of slopes.
Filler.
Fried pork is too pricey. Have you ever tried that Gungan tongue? Yeah, Gungan tongue is great. See, Aladdin is okay.
Wow,
see?
I love Aladdin. That's probably one of my favorite Disney movies.
And then Just Ice says Aladdin is classic.
Thank you. Jones 3 is the best. I will respectfully disagree, but I like that movie a lot.
Star Wars is the best.
BBP Studios. I always worry about
tongue twister.
He's in the chat. What's up, my
What's
man?
up, BBP?
Says, what the crap? You guys are at 6K.
6K. Let's get it.
How's Felucia coming along?
Should we watch the Twilight Zone, Garrett?
It's a very old show. I've seen a lot of it.
Really?
It's pretty. Not a lot. I guess I should say I've seen some of it. A lot is implying I've seen most of it, which is not true.
Okay.
Also, best Disney movie got to be Lion King. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
No, it's Cars.
No. What am I? Yeah, Lion King.
It's Cars. No, it's either Cars or Toy Story.
Toy Story is probably my favorite. It depends. Honestly, when asking favorite Disney movie, I usually separate Disney and Pixar and just Disney.
Yeah.
And BPP, Erickman, you guys call him that too? No. Best Disney movie is Toy Story. Yeah, that's probably okay. Yeah, Toy Story is my favorite. I think I mentioned that last time we were talking on here. Or no, it was in a different chat. With the mods of
Cars is amazing. Should be the next 2 weeks, or a lot of parts coming in soon. Really to finish this thing. I mean, don't rush yourself. They can wait.
Yeah, the people.
I'd say take your time, and I mean, you're not showing it anywhere soon, so.
I like how much thought you're putting into like each like flower type that's on Felucia.
Right. Yeah.
So like, yeah, I mean, don't sacrifice. I love like the attention to detail. So don't sacrifice that for a deadline, unless you really do have a deadline, because we do have a deadline.
We have a deadline.
Pixar don't count. No, Pixar counts. They're called Disney and Pixar movies. Now, there are just Pixar and just Disney movies. Toy Story is a Disney and Pixar movie, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. 6, 18, 8, 8, and 8. Good night from Argentina. See you, man. Thanks for coming by. Ciao.
From Argentina. As an aside, I had a Spanish professor in college who was from Argentina, and she was one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
So I will always be thankful for Argentina for
that teacher,
for that professor.
That's a lovely story, Garrett.
Good night. Oh yeah, that was. There's like 5 streams going on right now. Who else streaming?
Who else is streaming? Let us know so we can get them taken down. We can report them. No, I wouldn't actually do that.
Let's see, who else streaming right now?
Yep, got almost 100 likes on the stream right now.
Wow, thanks guys.
That's what's up. Good night from Louisville, Kentucky. You're going to sleep right now? It's only 7 o'clock there.
You might have stuff to do. It's Friday night.
I feel like that would imply the opposite. Nah, man, good night.
Yeah, you're right. The Brick Wiz is streaming. He was actually in our chat earlier talking about how he was going to stream later, working on his mock.
100 likes. Let's go. Can I get a 200 likes? He says I got to eat, man. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. Bailey was the 100 liker. I'm more disappointed that it took you so long to like the video, Bailey. I can't believe you.
Hey, he came in when we needed him most.
No. I'm starting to rethink granting him the rank of mod.
No.
I would still put him on the council, though. Jeez.
Like someone said, who else was streaming? Let's see. I know it's so hard to like just scroll up in the chat. Oh, there we go.
Honestly, oh, Brick Wiz.
Star Wars HQ. Ultimate Bricks. Brother from another Brickanian guys.
I only know 2 of those people. Brother from another Brick sounds hilarious, though. He says, I'm disappointed that it took so long for me to like the video. You may diss my what? You may diss my builds.
Oh.
Yeah, Bailey. I'm about to drop some serious hate on your Flickr.
Don't do that.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. Bailey's my homie. Appreciate that, Northern Lego. If you didn't hear earlier, I'm going to probably be doing some sort of build stream for the ATM 6 next week. So make sure you tune in and check that out. Have I ordered parts? I'm starting on the back left leg. So I've ordered basically the rest of the parts I needed for that. I actually had a good percent. I had about 90% of them here. So that was nice. But I want to start building on the leg next week. Will Garrett be on the ATM 6 build streams? Nope. He will be, I don't know, doing other things, I suppose. Will I release the parts list and instructions? I will sell both of those things once I get it built. He says, sad these streams are in the middle of the night for me. It's 1 a.m. right now. Wow, where are you? Next episode will be out on Sunday. See the Neo crew. Where is... It says $5 instructions or more. The instructions will probably be like $60. I sold the Falcon ones for 40, so I think 60 is fitting for a 1,500 piece build. Says, when are you going to do Kylo Ren's command shuttle? It's currently being designed, so we should start seeing like it in real life in a month or so.
Yeah, it should be it'll be started on fairly soon. The main body is approaching it.
As asked earlier, I'm gonna like, yeah, I'm in text leg. Garrett, I guess will soon be in text leg. If Lego were to make the ATM 6 set, how much do you think it would cost? Pretty fortunate you have almost all the parts in your collection. You mean the one I built? Oh my god. Well, it is 15,000 pieces. So using Lego logic, it would probably be around $1,600 to $1,700. Says, what do you think you should do? Industrial Lego? Compressed air is what Garrett says, so I take his word.
Yeah, if you just need like a light cleaning, using compressed air is a really quick and easy way. But if you like, need to really, really clean it, then I think Jang Bricks has a pretty good video on cleaning off stuff. But generally, for just things that are like displayed on shelves, like I just use compressed air cans. Works out pretty well.
TBH's YouTube channel is kind of one of my favorites. Sure, the quality isn't up to par the most high quality channels, but overall feedback is just through the roof. Appreciate that. We're trying. Norwegian lug, Bricka like get that's my best attempt at pronouncing that. Yeah, lug bulk is dope. I guess we recently did it. Did you get anything good? What'd you put in your lug bulk order? Lug bulk order. How many base plates are we using? Right now, I don't know how many we have right now, but in the end, it'll be 36 gray base plates. John Cena has finally finished his thesis statement. Congratulations, buddy. All right, good night, man. Thanks for coming by. I feel like I own a restaurant or a convenience store. Thank you. Come again.
John Cena, you go, bro. What is your paper on? What are you writing?
He's writing on what he learned in boating school today.
What I learned in boating school is...
And yes, thesis is the first paragraph. Blank.
Did I really use all the tan 4x6s already? That is no bueno.
That's some poodoo. Can you pass me the red 4x6?
Summary response essay. Okay.
He says, for those of you who want to live on Crait, imagine your blood pressure in about a couple years.
You just like inhale salt on a daily
all day
basis.
long.
Be miserable. Do you have Jabba's Palace? Do you have Jabba's Palace, the set?
Yeah, I do actually. It's not built, but I have it. Yeah, that's how I got Babe Fortuna, the figure.
Babe Fortuna. Oh yeah, you can do that set. This week I did an essay and a presentation over the same thing in the same class. Yep, that sounds like school.
Is it true? Do we have the official Cave God, Pete Brookdale, here in the chat? What's up, dude?
Wow. What's up, Cave God?
I guess it's morning where he is. I forget where you live.
Are you going to Brick World Chicago? Yes, we will both be there. All of Crait will not be there, but the ATM 6 and Kylo's shuttle, as well as some other small things, will be at Brick World with us. It is the Cave God. When Snoke died, what was your reaction? I was pretty happy.
Sweet. All right, see you, Bailey.
Is it wrong? I have 4 Rancors.
Jeez, Garrett doesn't even have one
I
Rancor.
don't have 1 Rancor. You want to send one my way, Ryan? Just kidding. Don't do that. Don't send me Lego.
You need to actually buy one. Didn't you say you were considering getting a knockoff?
No.
Okay.
I would never, ever do that. Why would you even say something so horrible?
I don't know. I was just making sure.
I'm just kidding. I did actually say that.
Wow.
I considered it, but I snapped out of it. Okay.
Dude, just buy the freaking Rancor. Jeez.
Brick World hasn't started yet. You're right. Brick Fair, I think today was like the first day.
Yep. Speaking of which, Mr. Roney should be giving us some updates pretty soon.
Yeah. Brick World Chicago is what is that in June?
Yeah, June 16th, 17th, and 18th, something like that. Says, are you having? It says, how are you having the Wings on Kylo Ren shuttle extended or retracted? I guess both, right?
The idea is to have it both if it works out.
Oh, it will work. You will make it work.
Either because so Jalen came up with a little mechanism to actually have it like a folding action. If that can hold it stable, then that would be great. If not, the other idea I was having would just be to have it work and detach.
Yeah. And
then just be reattached where it would be folded.
Yeah.
Because thankfully the wings, even though they're really long, are not that thick. So they can, they're not going to be super light.
Heavy.
Yeah.
It's just a massive ATM6, nothing too big. Yeah, nothing too big, guys.
Hey, yo. Welcome back, Robert.
Thick wings. Do we like UCS Hoth? UCS Hoth is the first UCS set that Garrett bought.
Yeah. I don't know, as someone like me that I missed out, like kind of in my dark ages, I missed out on a lot of the Hoth sets that were coming out. It was a really great set for me.
Yeah.
It's kind of overpriced and it doesn't have the same weight like a lot of other UCS sets do, but as someone like me, like I said, that missed out on a lot of those Hoth sets, it was a really great set. I prefer my Kylo thick.
He's so wide.
Robert keeps taking breaks to work on your Raider class Corvette. Hopefully that's going well. To check that out. I think I remember mentioning that. Kylo is thick with 3 C's. Adam Driver is just a big dude. He's like 6'3".
Came away to slide them up and down under power, but not got around to building it yet. That's insane.
I would love to see that.
I feel like Pete just has an insane backlog of ridiculous builds.
All right. Pretty much did what I was willing to do today for these two.
All right, swag.
Leaves plenty of space to work on the crash tile. Let me put these together and see what we got working here.
Shake fat. Swatch so. He says Daisy Ridley or Adam Driver. Who are you going with, Garrett?
I mean, that's a tougher question than Natalie Portman and Daisy Ridley, but
wow.
I still have to go with Daisy Ridley.
Wow. If you're not gonna respect Natalie Portman, I'm gonna need you to get out.
Natalie Portman's very pretty, but she's just
honestly, it's hard for me to imagine her as a real person because of her portrayal of Padme. Like, she doesn't seem like a real person to me. Is the base door going to move? No, it will not. Someone just asked a good question. I forget what it was, though. What was it? He says, have you corrected your ATM6 rear feet yet? What was wrong with them? Let me know what was wrong, and I will correct them, sir. See you there. Maybe you mean the AT-AT. I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, Oblivious Stormtrooper. I guess you also... Okay, so Oblivious Stormtrooper, send us on Instagram, either one of us, a picture of your sig fig, basically a head and hairpiece you want, because we're going to put the entire mod team in our chat, and the actual mock, you're going to be like a resistance trooper. So send us what face and hairpiece you would want.
If you could grab a beer with any Star Wars actor, who would it be? Honestly, from what I've seen of Adam Driver, he might be up there.
Definitely John Boyega.
I don't know if anyone has seen Adam Driver's. He did a TED Talk where he talked about kind of his life after the Marines and becoming an actor. It's a really great TED Talk and kind of gives you an insight into who Adam Driver is. I'd recommend checking that out.
Someone says, Jay Garrett, time for dinner. He says the outside edges are flattened off, not round like in AT-AT. Yeah, so I saw it was, I mean, I haven't seen a great picture of the feet, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. Honestly, probably not. But I mean, we'll see. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It is getting close to dinner. We'll kind of finish up whatever we're doing at the moment, then we'll take a break.
Oh God!
What are you getting for dinner? It's a good question.
Fried Borg.
You can always eat Lego. That's a tough thing to eat. I have to go now. Good luck from Norway.
There was that one guy in the chat who was like, he said he accidentally ate Lego. He was trying to like take a piece apart and he like inhaled.
All right, see you later, Northern Lego.
A piece.
Thanks for being in the chat. Good night from Norway. Okay, God, he's expressing his disappointment.
Wow, so much judgment. I'm only one man.
Chipotle or Pancheros? What's Pancheros?
Someone said, if you could eat one Lego piece besides a one-by-one round plate, what would it be? I don't know. Probably the rubber band, honestly. That'd be the easiest to eat.
Favorite restaurant in Houston? I think we had talked about this briefly before. Favorite restaurant in Houston? It really depends on the type of food.
I want to go with either the Boiling Crab or Katz's.
For burgers, my favorite place is either Bubba's Texas Burger Shack or the Burger Joint. In terms of like really like a nice restaurant, Underbelly is really great.
He says forgot about the rubber band. Yeah.
Yeah, rubber band.
How about, why are we eating Lego?
Yeah, everyone. Hey, everyone.
Instead of the Tide Pod challenge, let's make the Eat Lego challenge.
Don't do that, guys. Okay.
You think it's enough room?
Yeah, easily because
because
one, it's going to be up here, and honestly, because I'm going to do a brick built wing, and it'll only be like the top half of it, anyways, because it's going to be like, it'll be like the bottom will be like all shredded off behind it, and the top will be like kind of left crooked, and then the other wing will be like separate, and it won't be this; it'll be another
half of it.
I was gonna like, can you put like an LDD file into like a Dropbox? Because like certain things like that, like the TIE Fighter, I think we can both just work on whenever.
Okay.
If we we have something that we think of to add to it, just like open it up.
That's a good idea. He says UCS X-Wing or TIE Fighter. I'm gonna go with the TIE Fighter.
Break the wing a bit. Oh, trust me, the wings will be busted.
How do you organize your Lego pieces? That's a video's worth of answers I could give you there. I have like sorted drawers though for them. Did I tweet you a picture of an instinct fig? I don't have a Twitter, so
you can tweet me if you have a Twitter.
Yeah, you can tweet Mr. Garrett.
Let me go see what my Twitter handle is first.
Wow.
I don't know what it is. Okay, yeah, my Twitter handle is
it Anus Targaryen?
No, it's not. It's at Garrett_Crow.
Wow.
So if you want to send me a picture,
you just decided to get all cute for Reddit.
The real Garrett Crow on Twitter. Aiden's, do you like my profile picture? I actually love your profile picture.
Is it a doggo?
No, it's Porg Snoke.
Oh, even better.
Yes, at Garrett_Crow with 2 T's. Sorry, I should specify that. 2
and
T's.
2 R's.
2 R's, 2 T's.
How did I come up with a design for the salt? Just played around with a lot of different things. Yeah, that's really the only way I can say it. No, it actually, what happened, I was asleep one night, and then Darth Vader came like in front of my bed, and he told me to use that design for Crait, otherwise he was going to rip off my head.
There you go. Yeah, our kind of a lot of when we were when we first decided on doing Crait, I mean, it was still months before the movie was out, and I mean, when we were kind of talking about it, obviously the snot technique was the original idea, and there was even the idea of doing the salt in tan instead of white was brought up, but yeah, Jalen sent me a picture of the studs up, and in my mind I was like, I didn't at the time. I was thinking like both that and the snot technique. I didn't consider one over the other. I both thought they worked kind of in different ways. But I just thought that the tile would be more be easier to do. I mean, not easier is the right word, but like it'd be easier to have like a consistent. And also, if we're doing something on this size, imagining a bunch of snot pieces having to especially transporting that.
Oh my god,
it'd be miserable. One
wrong move and it's all over.
Brick Peak asks, you guys are just playing with Rebel Lug at Brick World, right? Yes, we will be with Rebel Lug. Why does it stream of 2 dislikes? It was probably Solid Bricks and Jang Bricks. I hope not. Those are Solid Bricks is a cool guy. He hung out in the chat, in our chat a couple weeks ago.
It wasn't the surprise stream, but it was the one before it, I think, on last Friday.
Yeah. So, and Jang, I just can't imagine him saying a bad word to anybody. So hopefully he didn't dislike it. I'd be.
It was both of our alter egos.
Like a Y-wing or A-wing. The most recent A-wing is beautiful. I might have to go with that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, Lego Fox Bricks.
He says it's more like Bayesian. It's all absolutely. Can't wait to see you either, dude. Get it, Jay. What's up, Fox Bricks? You recently got an order for some parts in. He's doing a Crait MOC as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ciao. Oh, okay. Bye then.
Ideas on a UCS Bespin. I think if they did it kind of in the style of the Death Star, but you
think it would be round?
Yeah, if they did it in round and did the correct shape and also had a cover to it. Basically, if it looked good as a display piece on its own and still had all of the iconic scenes. But they won't do that. It means hello or goodbye.
It'll be
schooled you.
Excuse me.
I agree. The A-Wing is amazing. I'm hoping to get a second one, especially since A-Wing's one of my favorite ships. Yeah, the day that came out, I bought 2 of them. I loved A-Wing, and that the design for that is just perfect. It's so beautiful.
First episode. Oh, dude, I'll check it out. I'm sorry, I didn't even get a chance to look at it. So Chow is basically like Aloha.
That was a good comparison.
Resistance bomber or finalizer? Easily the bomber for me. He says, I was going to make Bayesian Natal, but I can't make a Lego minifig hot AF. I feel your pain. That would be hard. Do you want the UCS Y-Wing remade? Yeah. I have the X-Wing, so it'd be nice to have the Y-Wing as well. I basically talk heaps. It's fine. That's what most of the update videos are, just us talking.
I think the A-Wing's a bit too expensive for its size. Yeah, I need to look at the piece count.
$50.
40. Isn't it 40? A-Wing?
I thought it was 50.
Pretty sure it's 40.
Oh, okay.
Compared to last...
I think we had the same... Yeah, it was probably 40.
Compared to past A-Wings, it's definitely a lot more expensive.
Are you interested in the Lego ship in a bottle? I know Garrett really liked it. I personally don't care for it.
I'll probably end up picking one up. I think it's a beautiful little model. That's the kind of set we call a desk display.
I can't believe you would buy that, but not the BB-8. The toy of the year.
I would consider getting the BB-8.
Dude, when I saw this toy year, I was like, wow. I can't wait to send this to Garrett.
I'm interested that part dumping is considered okay by LEGO standards. Yeah, that's
a good point.
That is interesting.
I mean, they really have no other way of doing that, so I don't really blame them for it. Says building sorting for Crait. Oh, nice. Sounds like a good time. Do you think LEGO should make Snook's flagship? That would be pretty cool. Sent you a pic on Insta, Jay. What set it? What? What set it is? Okay, I'll check it.
How many unboxed sets do y'all have? A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. That might be a. I don't know. I might post like a picture of my brick set profile on Instagram someday. Do you have any of the expert car sets? I do not know. I don't know. It's never been something I was super interested in. I do have to go. I love what I saw the stream. Maybe back later, but I don't know. You guys are awesome. Okay, see you later, Innate. We're actually about to leave too, so
yeah.
Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you moderating the chat.
I feel so bad pulling all this up, but I feel nice knowing that we're gonna have like this for other stuff. Because I didn't realize like there's basically the two back feet, the two footprints like that the front feet would have left, and then where the front feet are actually at.
Oh.
So we're gonna have a lot left over. That's why I'm pulling. I'm just leaving red right here until I figure out like what the exact shape of it will be. Since it just got back, we're actually gonna leave pretty soon. I think we're just gonna leave at 6:30. That seems appropriate for them. Right
so
now.
Yeah, we're gonna get off about 3 minutes. We'll be back probably around 7. So about 35 minutes from now. So Lego Fox Bricks is asking, why are you pulling it up?
Basically to make footprints for the ATM6.
All right, see you, Thomas. Thanks for moderating. Hello, Noah Drew. Yo, what's up, Drewski? Can't wait to see this MOC. I can't wait to see it either, to be honest.
That'll be a good day.
It'll be like when hopefully we'll have more time to appreciate it, unlike Scarif.
I know. Oh my God. You only got one day.
Yeah. It's okay. I still go back and watch both your video and the Beyond the Break video.
Says the ATM6 actually does a step to the left right when Kylo stops and ignites his red lightsaber. Wow. They were dancing in unison.
Wow. Incredible model, by the way.
Appreciate that, man. I can't wait to see yours.
It's 7:28 in Noah's time zone. We're an hour behind you. So we're about to leave, but we'll be back at 8 o'clock in your time zone. Are you mad that the groundhog saw his shadow? I don't know. We don't get winters. We don't get very long winters here in Texas, so we get 6 more weeks.
Wow.
Fine with that. So Andrew is asking, shouldn't the footprints be red?
Well, so this is where these areas will be covered because that's where the feet will actually be. So you won't see them. It really doesn't matter what color's underneath them. These areas will be exposed, which is why I'm actually pulling this up and replacing with red. That way I can build a more footprint looking thing into this. So that's why this is going to be red. This doesn't necessarily have to be red. It says not looking forward to it. Why are you making something you're not looking forward to? Are you doing it because all the cool kids are doing it? Sir Godly, can't wait for 8 when you guys come back. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Jackson.
All right, let me see a pic of Bayesian from that book. I'll show you that. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you look it up, you can probably find that exact same picture. That book has been out for a while.
Bazine Natal.
All right, guys. I'm done peeling up Lego tiles for the moment. So we'll be back. We're going to go get something to eat. Thanks, everyone who's been watching so far. So this will give you time to take a break as well. Go get something to eat or anxiously wait for us to come back, whichever one works better for you. So we'll be back very soon, guys. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. See you in a bit.